The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, too bad you will die.
Shall we play a game?
You got several things to do. You got work, kids in school. What do you do when it's all over?
How do you hand something from one player to another?
Dark soul revive. Turn on the TV, pick up the controller and play some games with the
Welcome to another episode of Nude Clan, the video game podcast where we talk about whatever we want. I am your host, Caleb.
I'm your other host, Joe.
I'm your host, Caleb Craig.
And this is Cameron.
And today,
Hold on. I just want to say, before you start talking, it's important that you never underestimate the power of the human spirit.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do is to not do that.
I just want to say before we start this episode that that's what our show is about.
Yeah,
Never underestimating the power of the human spirit.
Yeah,
that's
What are we
fair.
talking about today?
Today we are talking about the beloved, the famed Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
An entire
Oh,
3% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Wow, and I
Holy
enjoyed
crap.
every single one of those percentages. So.
Yeah. I would say that at least 3% of it is good. I would agree with that. 3% rating.
Oh man,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this one's a long time coming. We were initially going to review A Tale of Two Brothers, whatever the fuck that thing is called.
I think that's what it's called.
Something like
yeah,
that.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't play it, so it's kind of hard to
Why
review
didn't we
something
play
that
it? I was already. What happened?
You were all ready. You didn't ask me to log you into my computer to play it.
Well, I couldn't do
How
that.
much more ready?
I couldn't do that when you're upstairs and the door's closed and the sock's on the doorknob. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Well, you're supposed to come home on time, and then I could get you in
I didn't
here.
know there was a curfew
Yeah.
for this.
My
arrangement.
pants were in that room as well, so I went to work with shorts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
How'd that go over?
I don't know. Just sometimes you would hope that they could just wait till 9:30.
Nah. No one
Get it
waits.
done as soon as possible.
Okay, I'm only here for one more week, so
Yeah, me too.
we're good.
Yeah,
Wow, it's so crazy. You guys are going to be gone. And
we're not leaving the nest.
when you leave, I'm just going to have this nightmare the night before of my door opening and a bunch of bills just flying out. $20 bills, and I'm trying to grab them, but I can only grab the ones and fives. The big ones are flying away. I'm like, no.
And then you're gonna
I'm
look
asking for an
longingly at the
interpretation
closet.
of your dream. What the fuck are you talking about?
You
All that
don't
money.
get
Oh,
that.
you'll
His
have
money's
no more
gone.
money.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I was saying after we left,
fairly
you would
obvious.
get money.
No, they're
no, all the
fleeing
bills.
them. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
All right. I
That's-
don't do well with this metaphor.
Yeah. I don't do well with the reality. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I'll actually have a place to put my vacuum again because now it resides in my kitchen. A place that never gets vacuumed
There
because
will
it's,
be the same amount of people.
Yeah,
your
yeah.
house.
This transfer is just it's.
that's
just
true,
less
but no
money
one's
for
going to be
you.
in the fucking closet.
Oh,
Yeah, he's just
you're not
gonna
put the kid in
come
the
down
closet?
and he's gonna
No.
look
You
longingly
can't
at
put
it.
a kid in the closet.
Yes, you can. They
No,
did it for
then-
Harry Potter.
That's what the crawl space is for. Think about it. There's dirt and shit down there. He can play in it,
He'd
right?
love it.
I know. He get his little Tonka trucks and play around in the dirt, fucking build houses.
You got an attic, right?
Yeah, there's one of those too. So.
Yeah, he can roll around in the fluffy stuff.
Yeah. Go play it.
It's so soft.
We all float down here.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
my ears went out. Just so you know, I don't hear anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like when you slapped the table, my headphones went out.
Deef.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, then I
There we
don't
go.
know
I'm
what the hell
back.
happened.
I'm back.
Yeah. So
You got a broken
You're
cord.
covered from deafness rather quickly.
Yeah. So that was yeah. Fuck. It's gonna be crazy without you guys here. It's gonna be weird. Gonna be able to walk around naked again.
You're gonna miss that.
No, you can't.
Dwayne's still gonna be here, right?
Yeah,
Dwayne's
Dwayne wakes
here.
up at like 2 p.m. So
And
I
a
don't have to worry about
child.
that.
And a child.
Oh, he's not gonna remember.
These are his formative years.
Not until years later when he has to have
Like,
like
he goes into therapy, and then the therapist like
Yeah.
uncovers the memory.
Yeah, big old balls.
And that's when I started drawing dicks all the time.
Yeah, so good stuff. But anyway, what has everybody been playing this week?
I have only played, and for hours on end, by the way. I finished a school project, and I was like, fuck it, I got nothing. Nothing for the next 2 weeks. I played Lightning Returns for hours and hours this week, and hopefully I get that beat by next week.
Yeah, that would be nice to have another review.
So, but that, because I wanted to beat that thing, that's all I've been playing. I looked at Cameron playing Star Wars Bounty Hunter, and I was like, I'll play it later. Greg?
I've been playing Star Wars Bounty Hunter a little bit.
Oh, do you get past that part?
Nope.
Fuck you.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
It's a fucking game-breaking glitch,
Oh,
man.
I didn't experience any game breaking. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's just fucking, it won't let me play the game. It hates me.
You could get past that part if you start over and
Dude,
play
I think I might have to completely
for
start over.
a couple of hours to get past that part. It's not that hard to get there.
Still.
You know what
pain in
happens
the
if you don't
ass.
beat it, though? There will be no more delay.
Lies. The game doesn't want me to
Joe
play
has set a precedent for delays that no one can beat. So come on.
Wait, how long
Come
was
on.
your giant delay?
I did not have a giant delay. Don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on.
What giant delay?
We totally had Cameron had
I
like
did
a
not have a
2-week
giant delay.
once.
Nope, I have never had
Am I
a giant
crazy?
delay. The only time that I was implicit to a delay is when we all kind of delayed on Last Guardian.
Yeah, that was
So
everybody's
I have not
fault,
had a
though.
giant delay. You, my friend, hold the gold star for that one. So
I was
star.
delayed on. I think I was late on Last Guardian too, wasn't I?
we all kind of went, fuck this. We got stuff going on. So
I could have beaten it. That's the crazy thing.
I know.
I was late for that, and
I
then
think we all beat it
Susteria.
right before Joe did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, I didn't.
Yes, we
I didn't
did.
have the game until I got it from someone else.
yeah.
because he was being a cheap ass and wouldn't buy it.
Well, you guys were supposed to go halvesies.
Yeah,
and
we were
then-
supposed to go halvesies, and then no, we weren't supposed to go halvesies, and fuck.
Oh,
we
and
go
then it just
halvesies
became,
again.
oh, we
I
can all-
remember that Joe gave you the money for it, and then,
And then
you
he
just
took the
fucked
money
off
back.
like for like a
Oh
week.
yeah, I had money problems.
and then he took the money back. Is what he did.
Yeah, but he waited like a week before that.
No,
so you had
3
the money.
days.
No,
I had
dude,
the
it was
money
for an
3
entire
days.
week.
Yeah, I had
He
the money
gave it
for
to you
3
on a
days.
Saturday,
I'm sure
and then
there's
the
a vocal
next
history of
Saturday.
this somewhere.
Monday,
Dude,
Monday
no.
he asked
It
for
was
then-
that next
Monday.
Saturday. I remember both exchanges.
And then it became instead of let's all work together, it was let's just use Caleb's copy for free.
I bought my own
bastards.
copy. I paid the fucking $60.
And then it price dropped like a week later too.
Yeah.
So you're like,
It
I think I'm going to return it, and I'm like,
No,
Cameron, it's only worth 30
because
now.
fucking GameStop, once you break the fucking condom plastic around the game,
Yeah,
it's, like,
you've
it's not worthy.
You've taken its time in.
Jesus
You can't
Christ.
return it.
It's soiled. Oh, they've got like purity checks. They look at it and they make sure everything's intact and shit.
So I was asking Caleb, I'm like, hey, do you know anyone who
Oh,
could
man.
shrink wrap games? So I could just fucking shrink
Yeah.
wrap it again. Never opened it.
I didn't open it.
I see the stitches. This is used product. No one will love you.
Hey, the sticker's slightly in the wrong spot.
No one cares. No one checks where exactly the sticker
I don't
is.
know. This things look like it's had quite the pounding.
You know what? You know what?
What is
you
this
flip
fucking
it over, you put the sticker right where the person wants to read the fucking thing on the back, and that's where it goes, where the guy can't read the game on the back. That's where you put the fucking sticker.
The summary thing?
Yeah, that's where it always is. Like, oh, there's a little piece of information I need to read, but there's a fucking sticker in the way, so I can't read it.
Yeah, it also sucks when they sticker it in like 6 spots because like I like everything to look nice, you know. So when I buy a game that I plan on keeping, I try to peel the stickers off. But then it's like, oh well, here's a sticker for year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, and then they and then when they sticker the booklet on the inside, I'm like, God, what destructive
I have
nature!
never seen
I have not
them
seen
Yeah,
do
and then
a
I try
sticker
to
in the
pull it
book.
off all gently, and
me-
it just like shreds it. It's like
For me, it's usually a toss-up whether or not the game has a fucking booklet anymore, so...
Yeah.
yeah. Well, is that all you've been playing, Chris?
No, I also played Persona 5 a little bit and
Nice.
The Division.
How's that Persona?
It's good. It's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Of course you would.
There's some slight differences from
There's
Persona
slim
4.
slight
There's
differences.
some
Yeah.
shady slight differences.
Yeah,
Because I'm slim
That's-
slight differences. Because I'm the real slim slight differences. Go ahead.
you should just sing the whole song like that.
Embrace
I'm the
your
slight differences.
abnormality.
And the others.
I don't think
All the other slim slight differences. Please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up.
Well,
it
that doesn't
doesn't
apply
quite
to
have the
this
same
table.
rhythm, I gotta say.
I wouldn't think so. But yeah, that's all I've been playing. It's just
Nice.
those.
All right, Cameron.
I think there should be a moment of silence because this is the first week I did not play Battlefield 1.
Oh wow.
Moment of
Have you been
silence.
playing fucking Battlefield 1 since it came out every week?
Yes, dutifully.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he always says, I played some Battlefield. And
Because someone's like, "Hey, you want to play some little Battlefield?" It's usually like a Sunday
Oh,
night.
you
or
know,
something
I
like
know
that.
what
Yeah.
happened. He didn't get the fucking monsters that give him the free battle packs.
Yeah,
that's what
I
happened.
didn't get the monsters, a few battle packs, so I can put it in, get my free battle packs out there.
Yeah, I
but-
get the 20 that you're, or the 10 that you're not supposed to get
Yeah.
with the 4-pack because they're
See, the
fucking
4-packs
stupid.
is like, it's so fucking dumb to pay for a 4-pack when you can, pay for the 10-pack. I mean, backwards. So dumb to pay for the 10-pack when you can pay for the 4-pack and still get 10 battle packs.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. They have like a little promo, and it's supposed to be
and they
4
fucked
battle
it up,
packs.
is what they did.
In the 4-packs, but they have 10, and the 10-packs also have 10. So you might as well just buy the 4-packs.
But they don't do it anymore. So it's over because May is when they cut it off.
Yeah, even Fresh Market, the place that you only go when you want to suffer, doesn't have anymore. So it's over.
So none
Sucks.
of that. So I've been playing Star Wars Bounty Hunter and what else did I play? The Division. I feel like there was something else I played this week. I played a
Subtraction.
teeny
Played
bit of Skyrim.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped playing Skyrim this week for some reason. But other than that, I think that's what I played. I inserted a disc just barely into my PlayStation, but it remains unplayed.
Yeah, because you have to install everything these
Yeah.
days.
Well, he
Fucking
already
losers.
installed it.
And then in
we gotta watch Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter, I got just breezed past that spot. Caleb's been having an issue.
Yeah,
with.
that's because he
It's not-
mercilessly
dude,
slaughters
It's
everybody.
not because it's fucking hard or anything. The game literally fucking crashed.
Caleb, you know what happened? They said, "Hey, escort this prisoner," and you shot him in the back of the
It
fucking
didn't,
head.
no, it didn't say escort the
Dude.
prisoner. It said capture this guy.
Yeah, capture.
And I saw a dude running
Or
right behind.
kill.
I went out the door.
There was no comma or
I
kill.
went out the door. I saw a guy running right behind the spaceship, and then I saw a guy to my right as I walked out.
I don't know.
I thought he was an innocent
Caleb-
bystander, so I fucking killed him.
Caleb, in a game like this, you just gotta take a step, just a second to rub two brain cells together and.
I would
plan.
like a fucking mini map. That's what I would
Oh
like.
come on! I've been just fine without the mini map. I gotta stream a little bit of my gameplay of it. I feel like our two play styles are very much different because
I think
Yeah,
mine is the
Caleb's-
superior version.
Oh yeah, clearly that's why it crashes the game.
that's why you fucking use all your restarts
You know
every
what?
time.
I did. I figured out that how to get a glitch. I beat the shit out of every single person.
Let's just say my
including the
play
innocent.
style involves the jetpack a lot, just flying around, shooting everything. So that's what I play the
Oh,
game.
I fly around and punch people.
All right,
a
so
lot
that's
more
pretty much what I
satisfying that
played.
way.
What about you, Kilo?
Oh shit! I think the only thing I played this week has been Lightning Returns. I have 51 hours in the game now.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah,
For some reason, it feels like the hours in that game go by a lot faster than they did in Zestria.
yeah. I've been playing it pretty heavily.
Do you enjoy it more? Is that what it is?
I don't know. They're both fine.
No, he hates
but
it so much that he's got to just like plow through it.
He's like,
Yeah.
I need the platinum.
I just want to get the platinum out of the way. Yeah, I want to have it by the time we review the game. So I have a lot of work ahead of me. But
How long is the plot time?
it's supposed to be around 50 to 60 hours, but I don't
And
believe
you already
that.
have the 50 hours?
Yeah, I think that's if you just play on easy both times. Because yeah, I got to the final boss. I couldn't beat him. I only tried once though, and then I just did a new game plus. I still have my save file at that final boss, so I might go back and try it on normal just to say I beat it on normal. But
So there's like literally no point playing it on normal.
it's just hog. It's personal hog, and it was challenging. Like the rest of the fights, it was tough. But going through on easy second time, everything's been obviously a lot easier because I have the stat boosts. Everything carries over. All of your weapons, all of your garments, your stat boosts, and I'm basically just doubling down on all the quests.
What about your stat boost?
So yeah, the stat boosts.
Stat boosts also carry over?
The stat boosts carry over from
Wow,
game
that's-
1
that's
to
really
game 2.
interesting.
Very stat.
So the
boosty.
stat boosts carry over?
Yeah, if you like the stat boost that you have gotten, they will stat boost on over to new game stat boost. So
You have to find a way to say stat boost the rest of the episode.
so has anybody stat boost a game this week?
9.
No.
Fucking no! I should have beat Lightning Returns, but I was too much of a bitch. Couldn't beat it.
The
Yeah,
highest.
you fucking like lost one time and you just fucking quit.
I know, dude. No, okay. I quit and I was like, you know what? I didn't even want to go to the final boss. I wanted to do the
man.
extra little dungeon areas nearby, and I'll try those out. And I try them, and I just get I get my ass pounded, and I was like, "Fuck this game." I'm starting over.
You can't say you've beat the game on normal because you didn't.
I know. I don't care to say that. All I care to say is that I have the platinum, and
You still didn't beat the game on normal. I just don't know, man. I don't know.
Fuck it, I'm playing it on easy. I don't give a shit.
We already know you don't
Yeah,
care.
no
so
shame.
We have to give him shame because he cares.
I do care.
He's
I've
always
thrown
about
away-
the harder difficulties.
I've thrown away my honor so many times lately that it means nothing.
That's what happens when you have to play so many games
Your
in a certain
honor
amount
is
of time.
garbage.
Yeah, it is what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's also what happens when I feel the need to get the platinum on all the Final Fantasy games.
I play games like Darksider and I'm trying to speed run the whole fucking time, and it's just the game is just.
It won't
Well,
let you do it.
It is a 20-hour game that you put the last half of that 20 hours into in a day.
In
so
an evening, yeah.
I feel like partially this may be your fault. But
Maybe.
The hog status.
I
is-
still beat it on normal. I don't know.
fuck you.
The hog status is as follows. Caleb Craig is in first place.
Yeah, that's right.
7 games beaten.
Oh,
Followed by Cameron Wilson with 6 games beaten. Followed by
I
Caleb
think-
Schweiss with 5. And then myself with 4 of the greatest. So, yeah. I'm in first
4
place.
of the greatest.
Yes.
Really, Last Guardian is one of the greatest games ever. Is that what you're telling me?
Last Guardian. I love Last Guardian, dude.
it was, yeah.
I loved it. I know not everybody.
He
else.
cried big old
I
tears.
did, dude. I fucking cried alligator tears at the end of that fucking game.
Alligator tears?
Yeah.
What-
Do they
what
even
was-
have tear ducts?
I don't
Probably
know.
not. But still.
Yep.
We should
But-
find out.
Still.
Google it, you fucking
Oh,
loser.
fuck.
No, I'm not Cam Cam.
Okay. Do we have any questions?
Yeah, we actually have a really awesome question for the 69th.
Ooh,
The
it is the
69th.
69th episode.
Yep, episode 69.
That are 69th.
This is a
Episode.
uncensored quiz from our good friend Pixel Edged.
Oh, shit.
It's a quiz.
Yep.
They're right and wrong answers.
No,
So it's a questionnaire.
it's a question. Right? Look, he's British. Give him a break.
Yeah, he says words like Q instead
Yeah.
of line.
Gay.
What a loser.
Yes.
Color with a
says-
U.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this color like a moron.
Instead of renting a car, he hires a car. I mean, come
Oh,
on, man.
shit.
Yeah. So on this most important occasion in the life of Nude Clan, the 69th episode of the show, how else do you celebrate it? Well, you do a super sexy, uncensored quiz.
I thought this was for super sexy swinging fan fiction.
Yeah,
Frankly,
really?
when I saw this in the forum, I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess it's." But nope, no one ever
Hell no.
contributes to that.
Let's get nude. Question number 1. What does the number 69 mean to you?
To you. So this is, yeah.
Joe, what does the number 69 mean?
Well, I didn't know what 69 meant till I was in like junior high, and someone had to explain it to me. I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I've been watching porn for a while, so it's not like I was. 69 just was a number that was kind of cool because it's sort of a flipped mirror image number, and I thought that it was like visually appealing.
Yeah.
So that's what 69 means to me.
I think it's the number 470 for me.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
also after 68, or is that something else?
You know what? I think it is
You
after
could say it's
68.
before
You know what?
68.
I think it's also after 67.
It depends on if you're doing like normal numbers or like
Yeah.
what are the other number systems that I had to remember for something.
If you change the
I don't
future, you
remember.
change the past. So
Yeah.
69 could be before 68.
There you go.
That's shit.
How do you feel about that, Greg?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Oh man,
Okay. Cameron, what does 69 mean to you?
overrated.
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 Yeah.
I
Yeah. I
see.
mean, if there's enough of a height difference, it'd be kind of like a pain in the ass, right?
Pain in
You gotta
somebody's ass.
really lift your head up and like.
Wait, what are you talking about? What does this have to do with numbers?
That's how you count. that's what I do when I'm counting. When I get high enough and my mouth gets dry, I have to go like to really get the moisture going again.
That sound you're making is mostly like I'm gonna suck the life out of you sound.
Yeah, it's like
leech.
Dementors. Yeah, it's the Dementor noise. Like, what the fuck is that noise? Also, I have no peripheral vision anymore. As the life fades out of you.
Oh, okay. Got it. What the fuck?
All right, what does the number 69 mean to you?
It is an appealing number. I agree with Joe. It's like
It's
a
all curves.
upside down mirror.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's all curves. It's a very appealing.
Yeah, it's
Curvy.
nothing but curve, and I wouldn't say overrated. I would say lives up to expectations.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
it's
So you like
it's a
the number 69?
I do. Yeah, it looks great. It's fine. There's nothing wrong there. All right, question number 2. Have you ever been sexually aroused while playing a video game?
Not while watching Lightning Returns, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's shit's gross.
Cameron hates it. Sexually aroused. Fuck, come back to me on this one.
The answer would be yes.
Of course it would.
Yeah, because the other day we were streaming Medal of Honor European Assault, and
He's gonna go there. Okay.
I had a full on rager when I was fucking no scoping both Caleb and Cam.
Yeah, I noticed I noticed the
a
Tic
little-
Tac in your fucking pocket.
Yeah, half a pack of Rolaids, man.
Yeah.
Full on.
Like, you gonna share those mints or what, big boy?
I'll let you taste it.
Yeah.
It'll leave you,
These are awful.
it'll leave your mouth feeling fresh.
Yeah. Icy fresh.
Did you drop these on the ground?
Like in a
So
bathroom
salty.
stall.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, Cameron.
I
Sexually
don't
aroused.
know. I'm trying. I'm doing a Joe here. I'm pulling a blank.
Well-
Sexually aroused. Okay.
I've definitely been reminded of sexual things in video games, and I was like, I should go watch some porn.
Yeah.
So
There's
like maybe some Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, yeah, the sex
There was a
scene,
time, you know,
sexualized a lot.
when I was young, and then Laura Croft's pointy ass boobs were just
Okay, all right.
Like the original Tomb Raider?
We're thinking not the original, a little bit after that. We're talking GoldenEye age.
So
I can't remember what it was called.
Tomb Raider 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah, it's got to be one of them.
Somewhere in
One of
there,
those.
maybe.
Because that was PS1, so yeah, it would have had to have been one of the first 3.
Yeah, I can't. Other than that, I'm just trying to really think. Like,
There's some boob jiggle in Mortal Kombat.
I
that-
mean, there was
It didn't make me want to jerk off to the game. It made me want to go look at some
Right.
real boobs.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's true. That Mortal Kombat, there have been a few times where I'm like, that is a lot of boob jiggle. I'm like, that is awesome.
Dude, Mortal Kombat.
Okay,
Deadly
now I
Alliance
remember.
Is all boob jiggle.
Yeah.
What game?
DOA.
Yeah, Dead or Alive? I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's
I remember
every
that.
fucking chick has like gelatin for boobs.
Yeah.
I remember the DOA. So yeah.
There you go. DOA.
Sexually aroused? No. Beaten off? Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
You don't have to
Ow.
be sexually aroused to beat off to a video game.
So you hate fucked yourself.
I raped myself with my hand.
I raped my hand, yes, while playing a beautiful video game, yes.
Wait, the hand didn't rape you? Because that's...
No, the hand,
So
hand was the
he's
victim
holding
here.
the hand, and he's just.
Yeah, I'm holding the hand with the other hand, and I'm plowing the hand.
Jesus Christ. We're disgusting people.
Yeah.
It's the only way to be.
Yeah, so. Cool. Anyway, question number 3. Have you ever seen something so sexy in a video game and gone onto the internet to search a picture, GIF, or a video of it?
No.
No.
I mean, GIFs are the go-to, but not of a video game.
I know too much.
Yeah.
We all know too much.
I know way too much.
Not from a video game, no. I don't. I've never actually searched. Oh, there's an or.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. No, the Final Fuck 10.
Oh, my God, you're right. Yeah.
Well, it was for
I'm
different
confused.
reasons. Someone told us that it existed. Then I did look for other cosplayers,
Yeah, I found a Cindy one, but it was on a site I had to pay for.
but
so-
they were all kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
They don't,
They half-ass it. Or have you ever gone out of your way to play a video game because you heard it had sexy elements to it? Yes. But Joe's first, so.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So what was it?
I've thought about playing that Lollipop Chainsaw, but I never got to that one.
Wait, is that the one on his computer?
No, that's Love Hyman. Love Hyman? I don't know.
That one,
What?
because you told me about it, and I kind of want to try it out on your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
very...
Honey Pop?
Hoonie Pop. Hoonie Pop, yeah.
What?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's not for you. It's for adults.
Can you repeat the question?
Honey Pop. Yes or no?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Have I ever gone out of
Oh
my
wait,
way?
I have another answer to that too. I played the H Doom mod, the one that makes it so you fuck the
yeah.
demons.
Yeah, that one was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I showed Caleb, and it was
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was pretty
there's-
great.
It was an intense mod. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was pretty funny, dude. You fuck him to death, basically.
Yeah.
Let's see. I actively, as like a 13-year-old, tried to get a hold of the Playboy Mansion game for PS2.
Oh,
Like there was no tomorrow, and I never could, man. And then there was this game called Mr. Mosquito, and there was a scene where a chick was bathing. That was pretty sweet. You don't actually see anything. It's like
Oh.
it's like water up to boob, so like there's idea of boob, you know. And as a like 12-year-old, that was like yes.
Trying to find the
There's
sheets
there's
to
a chick
turn off
bathing
the
in Shadow Warrior.
turn off the clothes in SimCity or,
Yeah.
or The Sims.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
The Sims, you can do that. You can pull the bed away if you turn on mods. You can see them, but it's like, yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So yes would be the answer for me. Question 4: Who do you think is the sexiest host of Nude Clan? This can mean by attitude, looks, voice, or however you measure sexy. You can say yourself.
Well, I guess we all know our answers then.
Yeah,
It's me.
it's totally me.
The only non-gay way to go about this, if you think about it. So
Jesus Christ. I can't answer this question.
you can say yourself, and
I'll just say
I'll
say
We'll
myself.
continue to think.
The
of you
thing
as a
is, I
pompous
know that
ass,
his
so.
answer isn't himself.
Yeah,
If I could take the best things about each of us and put it into one person, that would probably be
would
My
the
looks
vessel
and your
be
degree.
Caleb Craig?
Yeah, my looks and your degree would do it.
my degree. Yeah, my degree. It's gonna get me places. Film degrees. You know.
Yeah, a lot of places just want that degree. That's all.
Yeah, all they want is a degree. Yeah, that's right.
All right. Let's see. Do you have a good memory of literally ever being in a closet, and can you describe it? Not a gay question.
I've done some hide and seek in the closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, before Cameron moved in, when I was thinking about going into the closet, I did pop myself in there, and I was like, oh, it's just kind of dark.
And then you beat off.
Did you take another meaning to pop in there?
No, I thought he went in there to masturbate.
No,
That's
no.
what a
No. All you do is
I don't need to go and hide to masturbate.
I do it on the couch, man.
Yeah. Play with your balls and jack off.
Dude, he does it like right outside your door. Did you know?
I know.
He knows.
Okay.
I know.
No, what he does is he opens up the
I
door.
didn't think
and he,
you could
like,
hear it over the fan.
I can't.
And he closes.
There's a reason to the
Occasionally,
fan.
there's just like a little pop sound. That sounded really close.
What was that?
He just closes it in the door. Is what he does. He opens up your closet. And he like sticks his dick in the fucking door and just closes it. Wham! He's like, oh, the pressure.
Good memories in the closet. I like to sleep, and sleeping's good, and I do that in the closet sometimes. So yeah, I'd say so.
Sometimes you sleep. God. Sorry, that cat must be really tough.
He's for the most part, he's okay. It's when he wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He did go outside. That's the problem.
Yeah. I don't really have anything for this one, so all right. Anyway,
No good memories in the
Never stood
closet.
in a closet?
no,
Dude, I've never had a
not
closet that was big enough to just walk into.
Really. Oh yeah, no one.
There's no closet big enough for
Yeah.
Caleb to walk into.
That is not true.
Go in there right now.
Cam's bed is in there.
Oh,
I don't
fucking
care.
Sure.
I'll go in there to beat off later, like Joe does.
All right. I'll also close my penis in the door
Like,
as
what are
well
all
for
these-
good measure.
We got to do that. Yeah.
What are all these snot stains on my pillow?
Yeah.
Just don't use my rag.
Why is the blanket all crusty?
Yeah, it's like a sheet. You have to lift it up and it cracks. You-
Oh no!
be
no,
careful, it'll
no.
snap right in two.
Oh man.
Okay, so would you fuck, marry, and kill? Give your reasons why. Aerith Gainsborough from Final Fantasy VII, knowing her outcome. Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars Episode 1. Khal Drogo from Game of Thrones, Potato Brain version.
I will fuck the only female on the list.
Aerith Gainsborough, knowing that she dies? Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah. I'll fuck Aerith.
Aerith, who's Aerith
will-
again?
I will marry Khal Drogo.
Potato Drogo? Okay.
Potato Drogo.
Yeah, it's a potato
It's after
version.
he
like-
comes back to life.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'll marry
it's just
that
vegetable.
one. That's even easier. It's less work. You just kind of.
Just got to rub baby oil on every
just gotta-
son.
Yeah.
Rub
gotta
baby
make
oil
sure
on his
people
skin.
take
Well,
care of
marry
them.
doesn't mean make sure they live necessarily. I mean, it sort of implies that as a contract, but
Yeah, I would marry Drogo, and I would have to kill Jar Jar Binks.
okay. Well, the thing about like one of the Lionheart in the chat said "fuck Drogo," and the thing about fucking Drogo is no one else would know, right? No one in this world would know.
Not even Drogo.
Not even Drogo.
Are you defending fucking Drogo?
The idea of it. I will not fuck Khal Drogo's potato version. No, but
He
Not
wants
his
it.
potato
He wants him. He wants to be full.
But the regular one, you'll let him mount you? Because that's the only way he does it.
I feel like he's more of a power bottom.
I don't know, dude. He would fuck him straight up
We
the
know
ass.
for a fact that is not the case.
He would fucking mount you.
All right. Well, and the
You'd be
problem.
sitting there crying like baby Daenerys.
Yeah, with my man tits just kind of shaking just a teeny bit. Best scene in the whole show, by the way. Just
little tears coming out of your face.
that cut is just so vicious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Aerith is the main chick in 7.
Oh, I still don't know who that is.
Well, it's a chick, so you should probably fuck her.
Okay, I'll take
that's
that.
just how it is.
I'll take that.
Okay, what are you gonna do to Jar Jar? Are you gonna kill him? Is that the
Yeah.
Fucking
What
kill
else would you do with Jar
It's a
Jar?
very easy marry, fuck, kill.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Reasons why? I would kill Jar Jar because he's annoying and he's disgusting.
Kill him.
I would marry the Drogo because I would just leave him outside to die and not have to worry about it, or just smother him with a fucking pillow. I mean, that's the right thing to do, right?
That's what was done. So
Yeah, and Aerith, I would, I'd tag that, you know, and then I'd see her get skewered in half by yet another long phallic
Is this-
object, and I would.
is this after or during
during what?
your fuck?
Oh no, it's both.
That would be intense, man.
So yes, that's what I go with. Okay. Oh, we got some answers from Matunik on the question. Question 1: what does 69 mean to you? He says awkwardness when your parents come home early. Oh. Have you ever been sexually aroused while playing a video game? Sadly, yes. Heavy rain sex scene comes to mind. Have you ever seen something sexy in a video game and gone onto the internet to search a picture, GIF, or video of it? It's called hentai.
Oh my god. Thanks for bringing that back up.
Have you ever gone out of your way
hentai.
to play a video game because you heard it had sexy elements? Dead or Alive count? Gotta love the volleyball. But yes, I played Womb Raider 2. Sounds like an awesome.
I didn't even know that was a game.
I
Sounds
thought that was just
amazing.
like a porn
Jesus.
video based off of the game, or based
Jesus
off the game.
Christ.
Who do you think is the sexiest host of Nude Clan? This could be mean by attitude, looks, voice, or however you measure sexy. The sexy Candice Craigers just love the high-pitched voices. Candy Craigers, sorry.
Oh, Candy Cracker.
Oh, Candy. That's right.
Wait. Okay, let's get this down from the director's point of view. Is Candy a woman or is Candy just a large guy with drag stuff on?
Candy is whatever you want Candy to be.
Yeah, it's the...
Because Craig was talking about it as if it was a her, and
Nope.
in his mind, he was a woman.
Nope, definitely you would not be able
But
to have
that's an
female
extra level.
nudity in
That's
the
an
trailer.
extra level of depth to his character that thinks it's a woman.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. The actor says he thinks he's a woman.
Yeah, that's right. I was a woman.
She thinks he's a woman.
It's too good, man.
So wait, is it no longer
too
gay
good.
then? Or
No, it wouldn't have been gay.
Okay,
I was a
there you
woman.
go. Do you have a good memory of literally ever being in a closet, and can you describe it? A dark and lonely, but in a manly way. Who would you fuck, marry, and kill, given your reasons why? He would fuck Aerith from Final Fantasy VII, kill Jar Jar, and marry Khal Drogo.
Duh, I mean, that's so
So
easy.
it is.
It's
It is
so
a really
easy.
easy one.
You marry Drogo. He doesn't even know he's married.
Yeah, you leave him be
Doesn't
the
he know?
Khalasar, like the Khaleesi.
Yeah, the 5 people that left there that remained.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was easy. A little let down by the marry, fuck, kill at the end, but whatever. Thank you for churning the disgusting minds for this episode 69.
Oh, you've just barely stirred the surface. We go deeper.
Barely stirred the surface.
Yeah.
What post is that has our video on it?
Oh, it's our last episode.
Yeah, we
Or the
so,
episode before last, yeah.
yeah. The clan's interest in making video games. I'll just read this now. It's kind of like a question. Loki Lionheart, who was on the stream today, said he had to stop listening to the show just to say he hopes I never hear the end of how fucked I am for saying Boba Fett sucks. Joe, I can't believe you didn't reach across that table and smack him for such blasphemy. I won't forget that one ever. I think he's just trying to get everyone ticked. Typical Schweiss.
Yep.
I do admit him dying was a fucking joke, but fuck, he was still the most badass bounty hunter in the universe and deserves some credit. I obviously love Star Wars, but I'm really
Wasn't it the
surprised
lizard guy?
about Bounty Hunter winning because it is one of the lamer games.
Now we know who voted for Bounty.
I liked seeing Chamber of Secrets on there, but I only played the GameCube version. I think it's a really underrated game and probably the best in the series. But seriously, fuck you, Schweiss. All right.
Chamber of Secrets.
In defense of Schweiss, he did correct himself and say he meant Django.
Yeah, but Boba still dies like a bitch.
It's true. He did get eaten by the sand vagina.
And also, though, there is that thing that, what the fuck was it? There was like some canonized thing back in the day that they came out with where he didn't die.
Yeah, he got.
Oh
he
yeah,
gets
there's
out.
like a series
Yeah.
of books where he like
Has Disney
escapes.
taken a shit on that yet?
Well, Disney said everything that's
Pretty sure.
that is not
Yeah.
this is not canon, but I guess they'll take liberal
the
strokes
only
sometimes,
thing that's canon
saying
is
what's
like
canon,
the
what's not.
movies and then the 2 cartoon shows.
And
right
everything
now.
makes so if they make a movie
and
that
the
changes the
comics.
history, they'll just say, okay, it's not canon anymore.
Okay.
Because the movies are king, as they should be.
Yeah, they should be, but
Also, there's like some speculation that they're gonna make a Boba Fett movie.
And those people making the
So-
movies are not reading the goddamn books.
yeah.
They don't give a shit.
that's true. All they do is watch the last movie,
like,
and they're
"Now
like,
we
"All right,
have to
how
make
can
a
we?
movie," yeah.
How can we make this movie again?" And then they do. And then everyone like says, "Oh, I love how they took the same direction. I kind of hope episode 5 is a little different, haha. But I kind of hope it's the same." Fuck you, people. The reason why Joe didn't reach across the table and smack me is because,
He wasn't paying attention.
well, there's that end. Lord of the Rings is better anyway. So,
What?
you know.
What?
Well, it's like the blasphemy level is not as high as it could have been, so it didn't deserve
I don't
it.
give a shit if you like Boba Fett or not.
There's that too. But what I'm saying is that Star Wars, to us, to me,
Boba
it's
Fett
not
is a
the-
very minor role in Star Wars. Like, very.
He kills Luke's
He's
aunt
like,
and uncle,
he's
but
a
you
henchman.
only know that if you like think about who uses a flamethrower. Oh, okay, it's him. But that's seriously
because
like
the stormtroopers can't touch flamethrowers.
no, they can't. Why would he do that?
Anyway, I think that's probably bullshit. But
You don't think he killed him?
No, he's not even a character in that. I don't think George Lucas even thought about the second movie.
Oh,
when he
you know
wrote
what?
that
That's a good point. He didn't because he didn't know if who Leia was going to end up with. Remember that interview? He was like, I don't know. She might end up with Han Solo. It might be Luke. Who knows?
Yeah, they made it up as they went along, and I don't think Boba Fett was a character until that second script was written.
Yeah, that's
So,
fair. That's fair.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I love those original Star Wars movies. I love them a lot, but Boba Fett's such a minor part. Now, if you said Darth Vader was lame, I'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, well,
but-
he does have lame jokes.
And the new one, the
must
Rogue
choke.
One, don't choke on your ambitions, aspirations.
Yes.
I think he totally should have waited. Like
How
a-
many
the
how many
person-
people in the theater chuckled at that line?
Like,
It
everybody?
was a full theater.
It was like
literally
a
everyone.
Yeah, it's
collective
also
groan.
it's also
It
like
was a collective groan, is what it was.
I think what they do with those Star Wars ones is they slowly reduce the amount of oxygen in the room so that everyone is just like super giddy and passing out, so they all cheer at the end and shit. It's kind of dumb. I always think it's weird when people clap in a movie theater. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
It's like people at a
I love clapping in a movie. Fuck
what
you.
the fuck? Why?
It's an audience experience.
There's
it's great.
no one there, Joe.
Yeah,
it's
you're
Cinemark employees.
It's not-
Yeah.
Good job, yeah.
No, it's the crowd excitement for something that you like. I think I love it. I love it when people clap at the end of a movie because that means
God, it's like saying
people
good.
really love the movie.
It's like saying nice hand in poker. It's
like-
like, oh, good work getting those random cards.
It's like, okay,
But
so
that's not what makes it nice. You bluffing the other motherfucker at all their chips is what makes it nice.
It's a sign of an excellent movie. So we clapped at the end of Gravity because we were like, holy fucking shit, that was amazing. We clapped at the end of The Dark Knight. No one clapped at the end of Batman Begins. We all were just
true.
like, okay, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
And The Dark Knight happens, we're like, fuck yeah, we're going to clap. And in full theater, people clapped at the end of Dark Knight. You clap when the movie is like, it blows you out of the water. It's great. Especially at those Star Wars premieres. The last two Star Wars have been pretty good, so people enjoy them and they clap at the end. And they're going to be twice as excited because it's Star Wars than another movie. So
yeah, I don't. Clap
You just
at
hurt
all.
I
his
clapped at
feelings.
the end of episode 7.
Really?
Yeah. You were there. I'm pretty sure everybody clapped in that theater. Maybe not you, but
The director's in the back crying because Caleb wasn't clapping.
Yeah. I turn around
Just
and I'm
like
just
watching
like,
Caleb
No
the
one
whole
cares.
I just lip like I've already seen this movie to him, and he's just like, fuck you. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think it's awkward. I guess I don't hate when other people do it, but I do think it's weird. It's like, I don't know. It's like, who are we clapping to?
why not? It's just being excited.
It's a little weird.
You
Like
can-
for like if it's a performance, like you do that to let them know.
Yeah, like
that
a
you
play.
enjoyed it.
It's like,
Yeah,
oh, if George Lucas was there, yeah, let's, fucking, yeah, cool.
Well-
Good job. Good
and
job
even-
selling it.
because like there's an
Good job
etiquette for like
merchandising the
clapping
Christ out of
even
your
then
movies.
too. Like you don't clap before the piece is over, even though shitloads of people still do it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing though, we didn't clap at the end of Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
We did not. No.
There was no clapping there to be had, to be heard.
I think it's okay to show your appreciation to a movie, even if it's just for yourself, to clap.
Joe's the lone clapper.
Of course, I will
Yeah.
yell at a movie
Slow-
when I'm
slow
like
clap.
really into it. So.
Yeah,
Like what, Caleb?
like the ending to Interstellar.
Oh, okay.
Yell at the movie.
Thought you were gonna go a different direction.
What direction?
Never mind.
I'm so confused.
Doesn't matter.
So
Are
confused.
you gay or something? What's going on here?
I'm not gay. You're gay.
The ultimate.
I know you are, but what
The
am
battle to end all battles.
I know you are, but what am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you.
The perfect defense, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyways, I think we should talk about some Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Let's do it.
Fill your ear holes.
Ninjas.
Shao Kahn, Emperor of Outworld. The Earth was created in 6 days, so too shall it be destroyed.
No, yes. On the 7th,
Your planet, Outworld, had begun to merge into one realm. Think of it as hell on Earth.
I thought our victory closed those portals.
If I am correct, your mother Sindel is the key to all of this.
She's also really
Reuniting
hot for her age.
Khan's spell will be broken.
Very hot.
Is the beginning of the end.
Khan's portal stay open.
Pretty cool, huh? Raiden?
It's a new look.
New actor.
Yeah, knew everything.
Prepare for final battle!
Scorpions in the movie for like 2 seconds.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh my god. You know, they say the name of the fucking movie like immediately. It was like 5 minutes in.
I love how Raiden comes back with the short haircuts, like those moms who want to feel younger again, so they go and get the mom cut done. Raiden got a mom cut in the middle of the movie.
Yeah. I have no more use for this hair.
I thought he looked
It's a
like
mom look.
Sting when he like came
comes
back
out.
out. I was like, what?
It's a new look. Do you like it? Do you like this new look? I feel great.
Okay.
Yeah, he like has no eyebrows too. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
So who had seen this movie before? Because this is the first time I ever watched it.
To be honest
I've
with you,
seen it like forever ago.
I assume I've seen it before because I just don't remember that much from it. Not at all. So I'm going to assume that this is the first time I've
You
seen
know,
it.
we watched it half an hour ago, and I don't remember that much of it either.
I have seen it before. I remember. I remember the scene I remember the most is Cyrax dying and then the fucking tattoo dragon coming off me like, and then flying away. And I was like, and then this time it was way over my head too. I was like, what? It's their life force.
Yeah, they explain it like halfway through the movie.
It's
after
their
it
subway
happens, like,
ticket.
twice.
It's their subway ticket.
Okay,
is
so
what
like
it
2
is.
seconds after the first one, a dude named Shao Kahn comes down, and they want to take over the world and like bring the realms together.
Yeah, they want to
Yeah,
make
they wanna, like-
Outworld and Earthrealm combined.
The
so
same, yeah.
So
they go
the
about
first thing they get.
Yeah, the first thing they steal is the Eiffel Tower, and then we see the what is it, Golden Gate Bridge, I believe. One of the ones in.
And then they saved the trade centers. They
Yeah,
saved it.
yeah. These guys were heroes. Oh man, a really fucked up.
In a
like,
few years
oh,
from now, these towers will.
dude, a really fucked up
That's
redux.
so
like right
bad.
after it comes back is when they get hit.
It is 90. If you think about it, that is 97. It is the year 1997. So
Oh man,
I think they might have been better off where they were. But yeah, they steal the
terrible.
Eiffel Tower from Earthrealm and
and the Golden Gate Bridge, and oh man,
it's to save the landmarks. To save
Yeah.
the landmarks project.
yeah, it's they're trying to save Earthrealm's world wonders. I'm supposed
So
the pyramids
this
were in there.
movie starts off incomprehensible. So
Yeah, if you
it's
haven't
like-
seen
oh
the
wait,
first,
it has a recap.
yeah, it has the last time on Mortal Kombat bit, and then it goes like, after a brief moment of peace.
yeah, like a literal moment.
Yeah, like, it's literally like
Really
2
brief
seconds
moment.
before like Shao Kahn comes through the fucking portal, and like everybody's like, oh, happy for a moment, and then it's like, oh, the movie's starting already with
Then
an action scene.
Ninjas be falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Literally.
Raining ninjas. They're all
got
like
some-
they're all breaking their necks and shit as they land.
The green screen effects as well, not too great.
No, you can
There's
clearly tell.
so our heroes
I worked hard on those
from the
green screen
last
effects,
movie, of
man.
course. They have to
They've
fight
all
all
left,
these ninjas that
and,
come down. The first thing I noticed that it was a bad movie is like one of the pillars of bricks from the temple that they're at, it falls down and it makes a wood clinking sound.
Yeah, clink.
And I was like, "What the? That just sounded like a bunch of 2x4s
Yeah, if
falling."
you
in
watch
Home
later-
Depot. What the hell?
If you
was
watch
that?
later during a great rainfall scene, you actually see it floating away. As well as a giant chunk of.
I don't know. Maybe that was like the on-set
I mean,
sound, and
they
they
were-
just kept it because it's obviously not real bricks falling down. They just kept whatever the sound.
I think
was.
what they had, they got like a can of beans and a little 2x4, and they just like clink, They like smacked them together
and
next to a mic
There were
and called it
parts
good.
during the Scorpion Sub-Zero fight where the bridge they were on, not the ice bridge, but later, it was like the fucking foam was shaking back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like on a fucking trampoline that they're fighting on.
Well, they do a bunch of flips.
And our bad guys
man,
are
the
introduced. And Kitana. Okay. Oh yeah. So only 2 of our actors from the last movie are
Remained the
still
same.
here.
Yeah.
We got Liu Kang.
And his
Yeah.
perfect hair.
Same guy, same beautiful hair. And then we have Kitana, who is still gorgeous.
Yeah.
So those are the only 2 people that have stayed. Sonya was replaced.
Yeah.
Raiden was replaced.
Yes, I
who
would
was
not.
the best part of the last movie.
That was a heavy blow.
They
So-
asked me to be
the-
in the sequel, and I said there was no
So
way.
Lambert,
There could be only one.
you know, we all know that Highlander, he only takes the best movies.
yeah,
there could be
And
only
I
he
am
could
not
not.
a
He could not
chump.
be in this movie, right?
yeah,
It's too
he
low
just-
for
he,
him.
He knew that it was going to be 3%.
I don't do any sequels. Why don't you do any sequels? Because there could be only one.
Yeah.
There could be only one.
and then he just like a lightning zap goes
Except
off
for
and he
there's, like-
reappears behind you.
Highlander
There's like 3
Yeah.
Highlander sequels, and he's at least in like 2 of them.
Don't worry about that.
Oh my god! So he was the best part of the last movie, in my opinion. He was like, he was a funny character.
Yeah.
The actor was playing him with like relish. You know.
Yeah.
He was replaced with the most boring, I don't know, Billy Idol looking dude that you
Sting.
could. Yeah,
Just
Sting
replaced by
looking
Sting.
guy.
He
Either
just
way,
couldn't-
blonde dude.
Wearing some fucking weird clothing on him, at least. It just
Yeah,
could
yeah.
not
And
wear-
like-
Well, he's got like a robe thing
And he's
on,
like,
and
"My
then
name is
halfway
Raiden."
through, he like
Yeah.
it's like a deep V.
He doesn't even try a Lambert impersonation. Like,
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't
just
even
like
try.
goes for his
It's like,
own
fuck
thing.
it, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like you would think that they would at least have seen the first Mortal Kombat before signing up for any sort of a role and like try to emulate the awesomeness that was there.
God, that was the worst. It was
Worst
the worst
recast.
replacement ever. I mean, Sonya was kind of an empty character in the last movie, and she kind of is still an empty character. So she's like, "Oh, she's blonde."
Yeah.
Then we move on.
I love that she even has a line that goes, "Okay, I'm okay with the leftovers." She actually says that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, obviously.
And oh my god, dude, this is one of the worst screenplays
Oh yeah.
ever.
Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die.
Okay, so the
Mother,
reason
what?
I've never watched this movie, and I put that vocal thing in the back of our Nude Clan in the outro. It's in there because at one point I was searching around YouTube for screenwriting things when I was in high school, and there was a video that just said the worst line in screenwriting history. And I clicked on it, and it was that exchange. So the other there's Kitana, and then the other lady, what's her name?
Sindel.
Sindel comes down, and she's like, and Kitana's like, "Mother, you're alive," and the mother goes, "Too bad you will die." That's the exchange.
She has
It
like,
makes no
huge pause in there
sense.
too. Yeah.
Too bad you will die.
It is delivered with like she loves
Yeah,
that
such
she is in
gusto and
the
like,
worst movie ever.
Yeah,
She was
in
really
it.
the
So
only
she-
actor who was fully
She
in
was
the movie.
she was in the movie.
Yeah,
She's
I would
like,
say-
I know what this is. This is the worst movie ever, and I'm gonna play it up like crazy. That line exchange, I can't wrap my brain around it. It makes no goddamn sense.
I would say Liu Kang is in it, but he's in it in like an oblivious, like foreigner kind of way. Like he thinks it's all fun and shit. But she is in, man. She is balls deep in this movie.
And
No one else gives a fuck.
about the second scene when she showed up too, I was like, okay, so we got the actress for Kitana, we got the actress for Sindel, and I was like, she can't be her mother.
They,
Yeah,
like,
there's
they gave
no
her.
way.
They gave her like they dyed like one part of her hair white. Ooh, that's
There's-
enough.
no, dude, that's like her character.
There is
Okay.
no way.
Yeah.
I'm like,
They're making her look older, or
she
trying to.
may be 5 years older than this actress.
It was 4. We looked.
We did look it up in the middle of the movie. I looked up their
Steve
birth
Harvey,
dates.
everyone.
Thank you, Caleb Craig. And,
Fuck you. Fuck you all.
Sindel's the actress for Sindel. She was born in 1963. The actress for Kitana, 1967.
Yeah.
I would be super insulted if I were Sindel.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Cast as Sindel.
excuse me?
So I was watching it, I'm like, she does not look that old.
She got pregnant
Like
really
Kitana looks
early.
like Kitana
Real
looks like
fertile.
she's 30, and then Sindel looks like she's mid 30s.
Yeah.
yeah, it's,
Mother, you old hag.
Yeah, fuck you. I look great.
It's like, wow, she's like twice her age. She looks awesome.
Yeah, if Katana's gonna grow up and be like her, I'm all in this shit.
She was probably my favorite part of the movie in this one.
Yeah,
You know,
she
had a
acted her
personality.
part, yeah.
She was really into all those terrible lines. She just
fucking
Yeah, all those
into
like
it.
cheesy laughs and
Oh
like
my
all
God.
the
Yeah.
like she was super into
So,
it.
did you guys know what was going on at all in this movie?
No, there's no like
There's a beginning and an end, and the middle is just whatever the fucking they want to put in the middle.
it's just fights.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was funny. The movie starts out trying to give us like a little bit of a story, like, oh, there was a time of peace, but it is immediate upon them leaving the final zone in the last movie that the shit hits the fan again. It's like moment of peace, yeah, like the
2
moment
seconds.
where
By the way, they felt like they needed to recap that there was a moment of peace and that things happened in the last movie, and they didn't really say what they were, but they didn't recap who the fuck these people are. And so, like, now we're just like, oh, is that Raiden from the last? I guess.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
still
you
Raiden.
have to
Yeah,
kind of
'cause,
do
like,
that.
everybody-
No one
Everybody's
was like,
like,
hey, Raiden. And then he turns around and goes, hey, that would have been better screenwriting than what we got, by the way. So we're just like, kind of like, oh, is that the blonde? Is that supposed to be Sonya? Is that
Yeah.
what's
and
going
then
on?
freaking
That's
Johnny
the-
Cage
yeah.
gets immediately murdered.
No, yeah, it was.
Was he the same actor?
His glasses.
No.
Are you?
fell.
Oh my god.
He wasn't
wow.
even the same actor, and they're just like, fucking cut this bitch.
They couldn't even afford that guy,
Yeah.
so they just had to like.
It's
his
hilarious.
Ray-Bans hit the dirt for the last time.
Yeah, it's hilarious that that they couldn't though. I mean, the last movie had a budget of $18 million and it grossed $122 million at the box
which
office.
is cha-ching.
That is huge. That is like horror movie bullshit numbers they're pulling right there. And I gotta say, for the most part, looking at the special effects, they seem much better. I felt until the very
Until
end,
the end.
and then they look like ass at that last part.
I don't
Like,
know, man. That's
God.
like
All
that's
right.
some intense shit right
Okay,
there.
so I got to just go through the movie because there's no fucking plot. So we got the opening ninja fights,
Yep.
which was ridiculous.
Yep.
I actually kind of like the
I-
Sub-Zero Scorpion fight.
Yeah, I wish
Sub-Zero
the-
Scorpion fight was the next fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
Okay.
what do you have to say
And
about it?
Scorpion just like came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, okay,
'cause,
okay,
like,
Oh, and
both him
Sub-Zero
Hey,
came out of
hey,
nowhere
well,
because he
yeah,
was
yeah,
dead
yeah.
from the last
Sub-Zero
movie.
comes flying.
Yeah, he flies in all majestically and, shit. And he's like, I will now help the good guys
Yeah,
by freezing this
he
asshole.
freezes smoke.
In the whole
trying
thing,
to
the
attack
whole
him.
story is
Yeah.
Smoke is trying to hunt down Sub-Zero until he's reprogrammed to hunt down Liu Kang.
So, of
I did
course,
not
and
get
at
any of
that,
that.
and in that
I got
moment,
none of that.
for some reason,
Yeah,
the whole time
Sub-Zero
Smoke
said
is
that in
hunting
one
Sub-Zero.
line.
The whole time the Sub-Zero is being hunted by Smoke. He can't kill him, but the one time Smoke's attention's diverted, oh yeah, that's the time to come in. But anyways, how did you like that one flippy maneuver as Scorpion
Wait,
and
isn't
Sub-Zero?
every maneuver in this movie a flippy maneuver?
Every maneuver,
Every single one,
But what
yeah.
about the special one where they magically just like flip and stand on top of him?
oh, yeah,
that was
yeah.
great.
Well, not only that,
He's just like all of a sudden they're flipping and then like,
There's
twisting and then he's on top of him.
Yeah, there's the Liu Kang one where he like does the flip, he flips over him, and then he's like kind of going really slow, and then he speeds up like
and then
really
he
fast and
fucking, like,
lands.
backflip dodges the missile.
he
And
tried
he's
to
like,
do
Oh yeah, the missile.
the fucking,
Jesus.
yeah, the fucking
he, like,
missile
he,
that
like,
like
He went the wrong way too. He's like, I'm gonna come closer to the missile to get out of the way of the missile.
Falls to the wall.
It's like you know how Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, how they do all the like high flying acrobat.
You mean the movie
stuff.
that was filming the same year that this came
Yeah,
out?
the,
Okay,
a
yeah.
wonderful film. But it's like there was a moment where he like tapped into that universe where
Well,
he just
Matrix was also in production by this point. Yeah.
and he just like zooms up into the sky to dodge this missile. Like the physics don't matter in this,
Oh
in
my
this movie.
God. Dude, it was okay. So we got the Sub-Zero fight. That was filmed like the production design is kind of at the same level as the last movie. Like it's very
Yeah.
plasticky looking.
Yeah.
it's kind of cool in its own way. It's kind of
The
in its
fucking
own way as well.
oh man, it was the robot guy. It was Cyrax. Jesus Christ! Like he's supposed to be a full robot, right? But all it is like a couple little things of plastic, and then like a black bodysuit. Like it doesn't look mechanical at all.
Oh yeah, and then the
And he's all
robot
making,
noises.
yeah, he's
are
like,
fucking.
it's like, God, this is so fucking lazy. You
And
can at
then
least
don't-
like make him mechanically
Don't get
move or
started on that
something.
fucking centaur, which was just a guy.
Yeah.
A human
It's
standing
a
up with
Satan centaur.
It's
not a regular centaur.
He's like a normal human standing up with a giant fucking ass.
Yeah, he had feet. He had
Yeah,
man
no-
feet in the front.
Oh man.
Man in the front, party in the back, I guess.
Yeah, there's like that
It was
fucking
so
scorpion
bad.
tail thing. Oh man.
Okay, so there's a Sub-Zero fight, and then there's a Cyrax fight, but it's like gray Cyrax.
No, that was Smoke. So it was Smoke
Smoke.
first, and then Sub-Zero comes in, and then he beats them, and then he fights Scorpion.
Cameron did notice right off the bat that Smoke does look exactly like Predator.
Yeah, he has
he's
his
like a
fucking-
Predator
They all
ripoff.
look, they all look exactly the same. It's just like the
Different
color
colors,
of
yeah.
their
I don't remember.
plastic.
Were there dreads in Mortal Kombat 3? Because that's what this movie
Yeah.
is based
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, he has
Okay,
the
all
dread
right.
things.
So then it was already a Mortal Kombat.
Okay,
or,
he just looked like Predator.
Yeah,
like,
it
like
rips Predator off again
a
later,
skimpy
too.
Predator. Just like a
They
little
they
teeny
do
Predator
look pretty
dude.
close to
Yeah.
the
it's-
models in 3.
Is it Smoke or Cyrax that does the little Predator like scene where they press
that's
the
Cyrax.
button? Yeah, and he's like.
So
Of course,
after
he's
the
dead,
smoke
but-
scene,
Yeah.
what's her name? Sonya goes and finds her partner,
Jax.
Jax.
Yeah.
And now he's got these big metal fists so mine.
Yeah.
And he's very black.
Yeah, stereotypically black.
Is he
yes.
is he of the black descent? This movie? Yeah, seriously. It's like all right, Mr. T. Let's just make Mr. T the black guy.
Let's find the most. But he's the supporting role, most stereotypical like comic relief sort of badass, muscly black guy. Like he
Yeah.
is such a stereotype in this movie that it was like, I don't know, man. It was kind of tough to watch.
It was cringe. Yeah.
It was cringe. But yeah, she finds
people.
yeah, exactly, dude. It was exactly like that. So she finds Jax, and then they're attacked by another robot predator
Yep.
named Cyrax.
Yep.
And Cyrax throws some bombs, and then they do a lot of flips,
Oh yeah.
and then shit blows up.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of
and
shit.
Cyrax
lot of
has
shit,
a
yeah.
wrist bomb, and it's-
Like totally fucking melts a guy like he looked at the Ark of the Covenant.
Oh yeah. One of his weapons is an unmaker. Apparently, he just shoots you with it, and you just fucking slowly just dissolve.
Yeah, and
into
then
nothingness.
Jax like blocks it with his fucking metal arm
Maybe that's
thing,
why his
and,
metal
then,
arm
and then
thing
he like
fails later.
tosses it off like it doesn't do anything to
Yeah,
him.
it's like
Maybe that's why his arm fails later in the fight with the centaur dude.
No, it like he gets hit and like the dude
Yeah,
rips
he-
it off. He just rips
maybe
the fucking
maybe that
armor
caused the
off.
weakness.
yeah,
I
maybe
don't
it
know.
did. Yeah.
No, but what
No,
was the
I don't think they
what was
thought
the
that far ahead
overarching
for this
theme
movie.
through this though? It was
You're
the
supposed to work together, but that didn't fucking okay.
work together, but
5
then
minutes-
believe in yourself. It
5
was
minutes
to believe in yourself.
5 minutes into the movie, Raiden goes, "You must learn to work together." So I went, "That's the theme of the movie." And in fact, I said that while we were watching it. I was like, "Oh, look, there's the theme of the movie."
Yeah,
At
he
least
kept saying like
the
you gotta believe
screenwriter
in your.
put in the theme, and
Yeah.
that didn't turn into anything.
No, he's like he kept
They
telling
all
him.
had
turned
their
into-
own separate battles at the end. In
Yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
it was the
You're gonna-
opposite.
Yeah.
You're a
Don't work
family now.
together,
No.
divide and conquer.
It's like a
it
team.
it started out as believe in yourself, then it started out as teamwork, then it turned into believe in yourself. The whole spiritual journey,
Which is
where
the
you find
opposite.
where to find his abnormality.
No,
I can
it's
say it.
animality.
Animality.
Abnormality. I know
So
it's
it's the
animality.
Force.
I know, but it's funnier that way. They're abnormal people.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
No, so it's all turns into believing in himself with Jax. He throws off the metal arms, and now he can just fucking fight all of a
So
sudden.
what I see,
Well, that's what Raiden says. Is like you must believe in yourself.
I
You're
looked
much
at the
stronger
credits
than
for this
those
movie.
things.
I looked at the credits for this movie. It had like 5 people put down for story, and then 2 credited screenwriters, which means, by the way, a shitload of people tried to do a draft of this movie.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks, and one of the signs that it's too many cooks is that. is that one person put in the theme, you all have to work together, and then another writer somewhere in there put believe in yourself.
Yeah. No,
and the other writer didn't rewrite
Anything,
when he
yeah.
like had to do a draft. He was like, okay,
Copy and paste.
I'll try to do something here.
yeah.
This movie is awful. But yeah, it's like 1 billion credited people for story and then 2 credited screenwriters. I don't know who did the final draft on this thing, but Jesus Christ, there was no polish, there was nothing.
Yeah, they just did it rough.
It was so bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I mean, truly, at the end of the day, the theme of the movie is just straight up Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
This is the
It
theme.
was a fight.
This is the theme of the
Not only in
played
music
twice.
form, but in like what it's about.
your might. And then at the end, Mortal Kombat with
Yeah.
speech impediment, dude. So,
Oh my God!
Yeah,
yes.
like one of the
with
elder
Kong.
gods. Just like, this must be settled the only way it can be. By Mortal Kombat. And then the song kicks in the very
Yeah.
second that he says that, like at the same time.
Yeah, like whoever.
He's the Mortal Kombat guy.
like the dude who.
No, it's him. He's the Mortal Kombat
He's not the
guy.
Mortal
You know what
Yeah.
I think? I think the chick who played Sonya was the one who like they put in charge of putting the thing in. She's like, yeah, just do it, just put it on. Mortal Kombat, yeah.
But we didn't talk about Khan at all. Shadow Khan. Like we hardly
Shao
touched
Kahn.
Shao
Kahn.
Khan. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the guy who is obviously supposed to be Asian, but he is played by a very, very white man.
Yeah.
A very white man with a weird face.
He
This
he is odd looking. and
His
he-
face doesn't fit his helmet either. Like his
Yeah,
helmet's like
it's-
2 sizes too big.
It's his
funny
daddy's.
looking.
He's too small to fit in his dad's shoes. That's what it is.
Yeah.
No,
That's
but
a
so
theme,
he
man.
comes in. He wants to. Why do they want to make the two realms one?
I don't know, to rule over all.
They
I
just
guess.
don't like living in other world.
And so he wants to do that, and they're trying to
I
circumvent.
want the Eiffel Tower here.
They try to circumvent
Fuck
the
the
rules.
French.
set
want it
down.
to be slightly leaning.
Yeah, Leaning Tower of Eiffel.
So he comes in, and then he wants to circumvent the rules of Mortal Kombat because it has had fucking Mortal Kombat. But no, we're gonna come, merge the two realms together, and then you're trying to get around it. And then
Yeah, he
somehow there's consequences involved to him, but no one knows. But then all of a sudden, at the end, Mortal Kombat, and he loses. And
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this guy, there was a few lines in this movie that are just I can't understand what he's trying to
Yeah.
say. Like he gets really into it, and he just goes, yeah, he's like, you apologize to me. And everyone's like, yeah!
It's funny. There's so many lines in this movie, and I wish I could remember them all, but I only remember the one. There's so many lines in this movie where they're kind of like mediocre middle ground statements, and the bad guys are supposed to say them in such a way that it's supposed to be like the ultimate in hyperbolic speech.
Do not underestimate the spirit, the human spirit.
Do not underestimate the power of the human spirit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, is this
garbage.
the bad guy saying this right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, man.
how he says that line?
It's fucking
Isn't that a
intense.
hopeful line?
Never underestimate the power of the human spirit.
They will crush our son.
It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, seriously though, that the big bald guy, the main baddie though, like I swear during one of his big speeches, he just like goes into this fucking like extra chromosome yell, and I can't understand anything he says, and then everyone in the crowd is like,
Yeah, fuck him up. There is like one line that is completely unintelligible.
yeah, and
Like,
I'm like, I could just see people out there being like, hey, did you catch the last part?
it's just 3 easy steps. You can conquer your speech impediment too.
Yeah, in 6 short days, all will be mine. It's like, can you just cut down on that 6-day thing just a little bit? That's a lot of time.
Earth was created in 6 days, so this movie suggests or
that it'll
confirms
be
the
destroyed
fact that the
in
Bible is true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So where is Jesus?
It's
Where's
That's the Bible line. Yeah, where do they
where's
fit?
God?
Where do they fit in all this?
The elder
Raiden's
gods
God.
are God, I guess.
Raiden's God. I'm going to say Liu Kang is Jesus with that hair. How could you not be?
no,
He works for
There are
L'Oreal.
no other gods before me. Who the fuck are these people, right?
Yeah.
The three elder gods, and then Raiden, who's like a younger god.
It's like a
It's like
pubescent
other
This
god.
is not Raiden. This is an imposter.
Maybe
Yeah,
he
it's
was
true.
speaking.
He's not
maybe he
the
was
Highlander.
speaking to the beliefs of the people who live there, but that would be too much character depth.
How the fuck would he know the beliefs of the people who live there?
I know
like,
too much
oh, yeah,
character
so-
depth.
From another fucking
Too much
dimension.
In that
character depth.
dimension, though,
Yeah.
they're like, let's learn about religions from other dimensions.
Yeah.
And so he had to read sections of the Bible.
That
Yeah.
would be really fucking weird.
He's just highly educated.
Yeah,
Too much depth. Too much depth for speech impediment, man.
Yeah, I know. One other thing Caleb noticed that was pretty funny was when fucking Liu Kang meets up with Jax, and he's like, Jax! And we remembered from the first movie, they never saw Jax. Jax only saw Sonya, right?
Yeah, he was like, he stayed behind. He was like hiding from everybody
he
while
hid
they
the
were
whole
watching the
fucking time.
ship.
Yeah.
And then Sonya like jumped on at onto the ship at the last second.
Yeah.
So nobody fucking met Sonya
No,
or
no, no, no,
Jax.
wait.
and
Maybe
at the entire
did
movie.
Sonya ever tell Liu Kang about Jax?
No.
No.
Maybe
Jax
off
is
screen. Maybe
never
off screen
mentioned
she
again
goes.
throughout that entire movie.
Maybe off screen she goes, "Hey, Jax is my black partner," and so he sees Sonya with
Can't
with
just
this
be her
black guy,
partner.
and he's like,
No,
"Hey,
it's gotta
Jax,
be her black
No.
partner.
Hey,
Okay.
Jax, hey, Jax."
Yeah, Jax! Hey, I've heard so much about...
Yeah,
Oh,
and,
fuck.
and everything happened like 2
Yeah, there
seconds
is no
after
off
the first
screen.
movie.
Unless, like, as they were teleporting, she's like, oh, yeah, by the way, there's a black guy. Don't mention his arms. They're really weird looking. They're going to fall off later. Don't worry about it. Like, oh. And then, like, he sees the black guy, and he's like, oh, Jax.
You're Jax.
You're Jax.
You're the only
Yes.
black guy in this place.
It was pertinent. Yeah.
So
Must be Jax.
one thing I want to go back to is the dragon tattoo. So
The girl with the dragon tattoo.
yeah, the girl with
Yeah.
the dragon tattoo. So
The
anyways,
several
these
people with the
these,
dragon
these
tattoo.
symbols, these dragon tattoos that turn into a dragon that like turns into a
The
ball. and
fucking
disappears.
robot also has a dragon tattoo.
Yeah. So this is like, isn't this like something that they could give someone so they can travel in those big ball things?
Yeah, only an elder god can
An
bestow
elder
it,
dog.
apparently.
And why do they just bestow it? Is it so they can fucking travel those balls? Those rotating hamster balls.
Oh, yeah, the breakneck hamster
The
ball.
fucking pinball machine.
You get in,
Yeah.
and your brain
And
just
apparently,
smashes against your skull.
once you're traveling, like you're rolling this fucking hamster ball, and you have to know where you're going to at the same time because you have to leave now, and you fucking have to like
Yeah.
get it to go in your fucking holes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Man.
God, it's almost as
It's just the
bad
subway.
as the,
It's the subway ticket to the hamster ball is what it is.
yeah, it's almost as bad as the lean forward in the first Lord of the Rings movie. Like, oh, okay, well, we'll just control this entire rock with our slight body weight.
Hold on.
All right, quick, hard
Hold on.
left.
Hold on. That part is awesome. Fuck you. Okay. All right. What else is in this fucking movie?
The mud wrestling scene between
yeah.
fucking Sonya and
Shiva,
Melina.
right? Or Melina.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Dude, there should have just been like a random, like, for some reason, just more mud falls from the sky as they're
Oh,
like
dude.
mounting each other.
Yeah, and then right after, Jax is like, "You look good in mud, Sonya."
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little harassing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And then she's just like, she didn't even say anything. She's just like, "Oh, stop it."
Yeah, she's
Jax."
like, is that a race joke, Jax?
What?
You look better in mud.
Wow.
He's
Wow.
lonely.
Wow.
okay.
Wow.
Ooh, that was
Wow.
deep.
No.
That was that was fucked up.
Not okay. Not okay. Let's see. Fuck. What the hell?
There's
else
the
is there?
fucking dream sequence. thing
Oh yeah,
that,
Nightwolf.
Nightwolf.
So oh my god, yeah. Raiden tells Liu Kang that he has to seek out Nightwolf. That's
But-
one line.
Yeah.
But then
3
Nightwolf will
seconds
find
later,
him.
Nightwolf will find you.
You don't find Nightwolf in Mother Russia.
Wait,
No,
you just told me to go looking for him, but if
then
I look
he'll-
for him, I
he'll
can't
just
find him.
find
He'll just
you.
find me.
in Mother Outworld.
What the fuck are you talking
He
about?
won't
He
find
won't.
you.
Apparently, he won't find you if you don't go.
You have to
looking
give it
for
to the
him.
film, though. The 1 second of Nightwolf transforming from Wolfman to man, that was the best
That actually looked
CGI
pretty good.
scene
That
of
was
the whole
okay.
movie.
So yeah, it's a practical effect, and then there's some sort of special dissolve, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
actually turns into that was
That
was
was
way
the
cool.
that was
best
the most
effect.
convincing effect in the movie. You're right.
Yeah.
And then of course they.
And then the stupid line
But
delivery
Nightwolf-
afterwards, he was like, cool,
He's supposed to be
right?
some like
Smile.
Native
It's like-
American
it's like
shaman.
animality.
It was
Yeah.
like pissy
He is white.
teenager. Like that whole conversation after that was like one pissy teenager talking to another pissy teenager. That was the whole thing of
Yeah.
that conversation.
Well, it's funny though. Like as stereotypical as Jax is, you like have an equally stereotypical Native American man. He's like, "Hey, what's
Who's
up?
probably played
My
by a white
spirit
guy.
animal is
yeah.
a wolf. Do you want to get high?
That guy.
Hey, I want to show you
Is
your
that stereotypical Native
animality."
American? I did not know. Hey, want to get high?
Yeah, like, hey,
Stereotypical
let's
Native
go out into
American.
the desert and smoke this peyote, and we'll find out what your
Spirit animal.
animality
You need to go
is.
on a vision quest.
Yeah,
and
dude.
and there's a fast way and a slow way.
Best
What's the
line
fast way?
in the
Yeah.
world, by the way.
The fast way is when you stick it up your ass and it enters the bloodstream faster. It's like a butt chug, but with peyote.
God.
All right, fuck it, we'll do the fast way.
Oh my god.
Oh man!
Oh yeah, and then they get high, and he becomes
And
like,
then he has a fucking kiss scene with Jade too.
yeah.
Yeah, and then that fucking whole dream sequence, and he's just like seeing everybody, and they're like shitting on him, and then he like sees Shao Kahn's face, and it's like nobody had seen it before.
Yeah, no one had actually seen Shadow Khan's face to that point, and yet he dreams his face.
Okay, so he is Native American.
Okay.
Oh, the
good.
Nightwolf was
Yeah,
Native American.
he just
Okay.
doesn't look very Native
Oh,
American.
that's a
but
good-
he actually is Native American.
That's another good point. The game,
His name
like
is Lightfoot. That's the actor.
the game, it's okay.
He's apparently a rapper, so he just goes by one name.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's a rapper. His name is Lightfoot. I'm serious. I'm 100.
is
That sounds
Lightfoot
that
a
sounds
rapper?
amazing.
Serious.
I wonder if he. Oh, dude, he has like a he raps
Nightwolf.
Yeah, Lightfoot.
Dude, he's got like a shitload of albums.
Yeah,
You gotta listen to
man.
some Nightwolf.
he needs to
Lightfoot.
talk in that like super stereotypical native, like very slow and enunciated way.
Yeah.
I bring my milkshake brings the bitches to the yard. But no, the fuck. What was I gonna say before I got super distracted there?
He looks like
Oh,
half
man.
Native American.
Yeah,
You know what bugs me?
What?
Okay, like Cameron's girlfriend, where she's half white and half Chilean, and then just decides that she's Chilean
Peruvian.
or whatever the hell.
But her dad is full on Peruvian.
South American.
Okay,
fuck it. It's all the same. But Caleb's a
So-
piece of shit for the black comment about mud
Born-
earlier.
born in the United States,
Yeah.
half white or half American.
Yeah.
All American.
Says
All
that
American.
she's
All
Peruvian.
American. She's all American.
All American
'Kay.
says that she's Peruvian.
The one thing that
What
makes
the
me the
fuck?
mad. So this is the one thing that I have a problem with.
I have a problem with
I
that
love
with
her, but-
everybody.
So
I've decided that I shall
she's
take
been
half
to
of my identity.
she's been to Peru like a couple like times, but yet she says she's from there. I'm like, yeah, you're from here. This is where
She
you're
got
from.
like visually upset at me when I said, "Wait a minute." So you are half American, right? You're half. And she just was like, "No, I'm Peruvian."
yeah.
It's like, are you from Peru? Oh, then shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding. I would actually say that. I would be like, well,
I've decided that my identity is this.
yeah, it would be like if I were like, you know what? I'm like at 16th Irish. I should be Irish.
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna go with the Irish one.
I'm
right?
gonna go Irish because why not? I mean, I have red hair and pale skin, and oh wait, no, I don't. I'm a mix. But Caleb has done the same thing though. He's talked about how like he's,
in
the
high
music of
school.
my people. He would always say, "I'm like Caleb, they're not your fucking people."
I said that as a joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You're a
now
Celtic
it's a
woman.
joke.
Yeah.
All right.
I channeled my inner Rick right there.
Good job. Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
it is dumb, but
It is dumb.
and you know what pisses me off? My sister does this
I'm not
shit
saying
too.
that Lightfoot is half Native American. He looks half Native American and just decided that he's
Yeah.
It's like Dwayne. He's decided that he's Native American.
Well, he looks Native American.
Yeah, well, maybe
He
yeah.
is only half, but God, that's
It-
more. He's more native than I am anything else, I'm pretty sure.
There you go.
And he's definitely more native than me.
I'm 1/16 Native American. Can I go with that?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Just say you're Native American now.
You know what the funniest part about that is like
No, I'm
We
one-
still have to do that genetics test. We got to do it. We need to do it.
aren't each of you, except for Caleb, don't you have Native too? Aren't you?
I
part
have Native, yeah. I
Do you,
guess,
Craig?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm the only one that doesn't, and I'm the only one that can tan without like charring.
The Irish.
Maybe I'm
the
actually
Irish is too much.
80%.
Okay, so there's a guy.
I am no
there's
Irish.
a guy at work.
I am Scottish.
There's a guy at work, and his last name is Gonzalez, and he is just white as can be. Red hair,
Well, there are
Red
weird.
hair? What
red
the
hair,
fuck?
red beard, and he is Gonzalez. And
Yeah.
way back, his
Louis
his
C.K.
dad,
is half Mexican.
like way back in the day.
Are you serious?
He's Hispanic. Way back in the day, he is Hispanic.
see
Like the
what's,
Gonzalez
that's
line
true.
is his
See the
line,
dominant
but he
genes
looks
there.
so Irish it hurts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
See,
weird.
You know what it should be? Wherever you're born.
exactly.
Or
I
whatever.
am an American.
Yeah,
because of
you're
where I was
just
born.
American.
So Lightfoot
Who
is,
gives a shit?
is American.
Yeah, well, yeah, Native American. It's American, yeah.
But see, what if you live? Let's say you were born in America, right? You're an American, but you have such a strong influence from another culture in your house every day.
You can say I'm half whatever.
Okay.
I have no problem with someone saying they're half something. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
oh God, oh, half Peruvian. Jesus, I can't wrap my mind around it.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, it's funny though because my sister will do that too. I think she is half something. I can't remember what tribe.
She's half something.
I can't remember what tribe she
half
comes from.
human.
Well, she's only half a
Whoa.
sister, so I only have to care about 1/4.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm in.
Okay.
My
What are
name.
you talking about there, Joe?
Are you
just
gonna
said-
shit?
Well, he just said half human. And I was like,
Oh.
holy shit. Okay, hold on.
I am from the five-head tribe.
Anyway, okay.
Yeah, we have
that-
many
I
foreheads
said
here.
that before any race
Wait,
was
so
brought in.
Your
all right.
sister's father is Native American.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Okay.
and she
half-
pulls this native thing
She's
occasionally.
half Native American.
Yeah, she is. And occasionally she'll like be really, really into it, and she'll be like, "Oh, this is wrong that my people are being treated this way." I'm like, "My people? You were born in Provo, for God's sake! Like you're from Utah. Your people? What the fuck is this? They don't even live over here. They live on the East Coast. You've never done anything with them. You've never done any like tribal shit. Like what the?
Never gambled.
Yeah, no. Oh, her grandma works in a casino.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Anyway, no, I swear to God, for decades she's worked in a casino. It is a calling. Anyway, it's insane though. Like the amount of like
How many different people can we insult in one show?
everyone. Episode 69, baby. Fuck them all.
Oh my God.
No, but seriously.
And then receive a little bit in return, right?
Yeah, and no, it's crazy though. Like the occasional acceptance of like and defense of this, like the big Thanksgiving thing. There was like this huge uproar about Thanksgiving last year on social media, and she was always posting that stuff and being like, "Yeah, here's the truth about what it's about." And like, there was one.
It's about eating food and seeing family.
There was one that was like Redskins. So the red skin is supposed to be like the blood flowing down from someone's face after they're scalped. And I was like, I rolled over to my buddy Dwayne, and I was like, "Okay, Dwayne, I'm going to ask you something here, and I need you to be honest with me. Who scalped first?" And he answered, and it was the natives. I was like, "Well, then what's the problem?" My God, it's like it's like this series of videos of this like angry third generation American Native American girls like bitching about like the Redskins and Thanksgiving as a holiday and stuff. And she was just like all over them and like getting mad at people. And I was like, God. And I posted something. I'm like, Savannah, have you ever done anything with these people that you're just like so involved with all of a sudden? And she got pissed, man. She was fucking mad. But I'm serious though. It's crazy how sometimes people will just be like, "Oh yeah, you know what? Today
People care too much about their labels.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
gives a fuck? Like it's all
true.
subservient to America anyway. So,
So
like,
I
why would you want to be? Why would you want to brag about being?
A lesser being.
Yeah, about being a native. Oh yeah, so great.
What?
Come
ship
on,
them away
Caleb.
ship them away to fucking
Jesus, Caleb.
sections of the country. I'm serious. That's
You're
what I don't get.
serious?
They did that. We did it.
Wait.
This is the sound of Caleb just digging himself fucking
Okay.
deeper.
No, I'm serious though. Like, what's the glory in it? It's weird. It's like it's as if you have to use your label to define yourself.
The problem is that we're all white, so we're all part of the predominant culture. So we don't see ourselves as a culture. So when we see other white people, we don't go, "Oh, I need to help my own culture." Fuck that guy. That's what we say to the other white guy. We say, "Fuck that guy. We're not part of a community."
Yeah.
But when you're in a minority, you see yourself as a community within the bigger community.
I'll tell you what, though, if you're in another country and
So,
you see another American, you definitely feel community with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, then maybe there is something there. So that's that you see you don't have identity because you're part of the predominant culture. So because what is normal to you is white people ruling the world, and we have 80% white people here in Utah, so
Right.
we've just been surrounded by white people. It's just like, okay, this is just normal.
Well, I've lived
But
outside
if
of
you're
Utah,
not-
and you haven't. So.
I have.
Oh,
Caleb, I've
where?
lived in 4 states.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay.
fine.
Now I was a kid, so it doesn't really matter. But still, there's that. So you're just part of the predominant culture. But if you were like put into a minority neighborhood, then or like a black neighborhood or something like that, you would feel like there were 2 different communities going on. You would just feel it.
There are.
Yeah, exactly.
I have been in that situation.
So maybe they're because they're in a smaller community within a bigger community of surrounded by white people or whatever, that they see themselves as different, as having to support their own community or whatever.
Yeah, to me, it's just as stupid as
It is
It's as
stupid,
stupid as someone defining themselves based on like a personality quiz that they've taken. Like, oh, that's just my INTJ. I can't resist. That's just who I am. Or like when they read
I do that all the
when
time.
they read their
We know,
horoscope.
that's why he's bringing it up.
when they read their horoscope and they're like, oh, that totally is me. That's me because it's my horoscope. Like I don't know. It
Yeah.
just seems really fucking stupid to me.
To me, I don't like it when people use labels as the way to as an excuse.
I have no want to support my community. And maybe I would have that want if I were a minority and I saw that as a community. But as white people, especially in Utah where you're surrounded by white people, most people are white. It's the predominant thing. You don't see it as culture. You just see it as normal. So there's no support. So when you hear a minority saying like their community, you don't really understand it because you don't have that same thing. I mean, you do, but it's invisible and you don't have
I
it.
think he's hitting on something real true here. When you have, a small group of people and it feels like you against everyone else, you really do want to band together to help.
But how
your
is it
group.
against everyone else if the everyone else doesn't give a flying
Well, it's
fuck
not-
about
it's
each
not-
other?
Yeah. The problem is that the white guy, they don't see themselves as a community. So you don't see the other guy as someone that's close to you. You see them as fuck that guy, and you're on the same level almost. Like, you get what I mean? Like socioeconomically, like
So we're all banded together by fucking each other.
yeah, we're all just like fuck that guy. I don't understand supporting your community because there is no community in your eyes.
I support my community. I pay my taxes.
Yeah, but you don't want to.
Well, obviously, I don't.
Nobody
want
wants to.
So I think there's some. Where the fuck did we go? Okay, we were at Nightwolf.
Nightwolf.
Yep,
Yeah.
Nightwolf.
Okay.
We had to make it a race thing.
Well,
We always do.
it's, yeah,
Yeah.
it's good for our image.
Sayonara, half of our listener base.
So yeah, there's the dream sequence that is ridiculous,
And then he meets up with Jade,
and then he meets
which
him-
is like the second part of his trial.
Yeah. I thought it was still Nightwolf because there's an angle on Liu Kang on the
Yeah,
ground,
yeah.
and then these legs come into frame, and I was like,
Man, Nightwolf has some nice legs.
Nightwolf
has
got
some
it going
really
on.
nice legs. I feel kind of gay. And then it panned up, and it was
A very small Asian
it
woman.
was, what's the character's name?
Jade.
It was Jade.
Yeah. And then she tries to seduce him, and then he doesn't go for it because he likes katana. And then she's like,
Yeah, might as well make.
and then she fights him, and then she's like, all right, you passed the test since you beat me and
Yeah.
didn't sleep with me.
You
so
passed the test.
Yeah, and it was Nightwolf the whole time. He was like, damn it.
yeah,
And
and then,
in the dream, it's Nightwolf trying to like get him to bang him.
yeah, and then fucking Nightwolf doesn't even like help them go fight Shao Kahn. He just like fucks off somewhere.
Yeah, he goes back
And
to the
only
land.
Jade goes and helps. And then when they meet up with like Sonya Blade and Jax, Sonya's like, "So you just abandoned Katana as soon as you found another woman?" Or some shit like that. I was like, really? Like that's how you're gonna
Yeah,
play
and he's
this?
like, I didn't fuck her. Like, come on, I could have, but I didn't.
She offered. I mean, it was part of its
And look
ass.
at my hair, and I resisted. So
My hair's better than hers. I'd rather
Yeah.
fuck myself.
I can't fuck someone with worse hair
talk
than
about
me.
hair again. The fucking hair whip and the,
with the
electric hair whip. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was
I
intense.
forgot about that part.
And he's like, ow, my shoulder.
Ow! It was kind of wet, so it was a little heavy.
Yeah, really slapped.
Stung a little bit.
Of all attacks, I'm going to hit you with my electric hair whip. So, yeah.
Oh my god! How the fuck do they get from there to the end?
Man, she teleports
Dude,
off. Shadow Khan kills another one of his own people.
How do you remember this plot, Cameron?
They fucking go to like the desert area where there's like the like temple or something carved into the mountain, and then she like screams at the fucking
She always
the
makes
banshee
like
cry.
a banshee scream whenever she appears. and
That was fun.
It probably like makes everyone piss themselves. They're like, "Oh shit! Why do you do that every time? Stop! God, just attack us!"
Oh man.
And then she does the I wave my hair back and forth thing.
Yeah.
And then she can kick someone's ass with that thing. And then instead of learning how to work together as a team, which is of course the opening theme.
Yeah, right after
statement
Raiden
of the
says that
movie.
again, that
I wonder if
everybody
the
needs to work
actors go,
together.
They
and
all
also believe in
separate
themselves.
into their own fighting groups. So Kitana is against her mother, and
Which is
who's
awesome.
against who in this?
Jax is against Minotaur Man with
Jax
man
is
legs.
against
the
Man leg
the Minnow
Minotaur.
Demon.
Yes.
the Satan Centaur.
Yeah, and Sonya is fighting Jade because she turned evil at this
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
And then Liu Kang just goes and fights
He's fighting Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
No,
Because
and
Raiden-
gets fucking
Raiden was
killed.
fucked.
No.
Yeah.
Jade is killed by Shadow Khan when she fails with
Shao Kahn.
Yeah, Shao Kahn. So Shao Kahn kills Jade because of the failed ambush, and then
I'm pretty sure-
Sonya fights the dude who turns into two dudes at the end.
Oh yeah, the red ninja
She always
dude.
gets the
who's-
easy fight.
And she's and then her line is, "Okay, I'll take the leftovers." That was her
Oh
line.
yeah, she was okay with the leftovers.
Yeah, just heat him
She
up for a
like-
second.
She wants those sloppy seconds.
But Jade was killed by Shao Kahn because of the failed ambush. That's
I
what
kind of
happened.
wish the
I
the
don't
ninjas
remember.
at
Like
the
he
end-
killed half of his own force. Like he was the one killing his people.
Sure, he fed it to the reptile wall.
Yeah,
thing.
the weird demon thing that Jax just beat the shit out of and put him back into the ground.
That was so random.
Yeah, that
He
was
held her
pretty
up
lame.
and ate her, and it's like,
Oh jeez.
The I kind of wish the two ninjas she fought at the end would have been like 4 feet tall. That would have been really
The
awesome.
midget ninja.
Yeah, midget ninjas.
one normal guy she's fighting, and then turns into two short guys.
and then it turns into like 6, and then she just picks one of them up and like
shorter.
yeah, she just picks one up and beats the shit out of all the other ones with the little one in her hands.
Turns one of them into like a bowling ball, like the rest are pins.
Yeah, while everyone else is fighting for their life, she's over there with this joke fucking crew.
Oh shit! I gotta go back. Remember the mud fight? It ends, and then a giant monster randomly just
Yeah,
pops up.
that's what I was talking about. Where how Jax beat the shit out of it.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about the end of the movie. Okay. All right.
No, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, he just punches him in the butt a few times.
Yeah, and then it like goes back into the
monster
ground.
goes back into the hole.
It's like, oh, that was
Yeah,
easy.
Weird.
And then, okay. So then we have the Iron Man fight where the one guy gets into his animality Iron Man
Liu
suit.
Kang turns
then the
into a
other guy-
fucking dragon,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Oh, you came prepared," and then
then-
he turns into like some kind of screeching
No,
hydra.
he goes impressive, but that's not enough. And yeah, his face goes super fucking long.
Yeah, and you're like, oh!
And then
That was the scariest
Was
part.
that the best special effects of 1997?
No,
no,
it was not.
because there's a movie that Joe pointed out before that
I'll
came
point out a couple.
year before.
The Lost World Jurassic Park came out in 1997.
Oh yeah,
Look at those slightly dragon-like creatures, I would say.
Those are
There's one
different.
thing, but what about flying creatures? How do you? Those are like,
I don't know. What's another? Oh, shit! 1996. Dragonheart.
Yeah.
Steve
Dragonheart.
Dragonheart has better way better. And we had to look it up on YouTube because I was like, maybe Dragon Fart's special effects.
Dragon Fart.
Yeah. Some people on Rotten
ultimate
Tomatoes said that. So Dragon Fart's special effects, I was like, maybe they suck and I just don't remember. Went on YouTube and yeah, they're not great
amazing.
compared
Yeah.
to now and like, but oh my God, how much better the special effects are in Dragonheart. I can't imagine Dragonheart was a much more expensive movie.
Dude,
than
it
this.
looks like the CGI that they used was like the demo of the fight they wanted to have happen.
Oh my God, dude,
it was like they took the demo of
it
what they
was
wanted, like the storyboard of the fight.
Yeah.
And then they just fucking sit it out.
And then
the
Liu
storyboard.
Kang as the fucking dragon is trying to do kung fu moves with his fucking arms, and then his wings don't move at all, and he doesn't even use them to fly.
doesn't use his
and
wings
he
to
gets
fly,
fucking
yeah.
knocked off of fucking like the side of the cliff thing and just falls down.
Yeah.
Instead of
His
trying to,
wings
like,
don't move at all. Yeah, they're just fucking-
Dragonheart had a budget of 17 million. This
It
movie
had
had 13
half-
million. And
half
this
the
movie
budget.
didn't have returning characters for the most part, and no one was really a well-known actor or actress in this film. So
Where did all the money
So
go?
Dragonheart,
I don't know.
It went all to the cocaine.
Dragonheart cost $13 million less
Then Mortal Kombat.
than Mortal
Annihilation.
Kombat Annihilation.
Yep, $17 million budget.
And I would say the dragon effects look roughly 13,000 times
Yeah, and
better.
it had
Yeah.
Sean Connery and like Dennis Quaid, right, as
Right.
the like lead actors. So that would have cost them most of the budget outside of the fucking dragon.
Well, and it's crazy that with the amount of money they
Well, they
made on
had to train the
previous
actors
movie.
for 2 days for fighting.
Some of those fucking.
They had to spend all that time, you know.
Oh man, some
doing
of
all
those
that.
fucking
These guys
suck.
are already fucking like
the fight
gymnasts.
scenes of this movie.
Where did all that money go?
They're
Joe?
equally as bad as the first movie's
Where
fight
did
scenes.
all of that money go?
The production design. But even then, Dragonheart had like fucking medieval shit. So
Yeah. They had
I
to get,
have
like,
no
costumes
idea.
and
What
shit.
the fuck were they spending money on? They just like had amazing food for lunch every day for the crew.
Amazing food and cocaine.
They're
in the
like,
back.
oh, yeah,
That's what it
craft
was.
services today is amazing.
Yeah. Dude, I'm serious though. Like the first movie made $104.1 million. And they did up the budget by $12 million for the second Mortal Kombat movie, but God, like some of it just looked awful. Like the dragon scenes at the end when his what is it? Anomalous form? What
his
the fuck
animality?
Is it? Animality and
This
the
abnormality, yeah.
and the baddies
Okay.
animality face off.
No,
It
the
looks-
fight scenes, Twitch. No, the fight scenes in the first movie are not good. They are not good. There are flips after flips after flips. There is one fight scene that is okay, and that's the very brief,
yeah, the very brief
reptile
fight.
fight.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was pretty good.
It was like
But
it grabbed your attention. How much
just-
better it was.
I swear to God, the fight scenes are the same level in this movie. So it's just flips after flips after
It's
flips.
like let's play.
You
let's
can
play a
see
gymnast.
actors looking really uncomfortable doing some moves.
Yeah, there's even
no.
literally a scene where
No.
like somebody gets kicked in the face, and the kick was at least 3 inches from the person's face, and you could fucking see
You
it.
could see it.
Hey, Cameron.
And then the kick where she kicks fucking the one lady in the face while she's being held in front of her.
Yeah.
What the fucking you have to kick behind your head.
Well, yeah, I've seen that in other
Oh,
movies too. But it just
man.
was like it looked odd in this one. I feel like that wasn't her leg.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I think someone
Like
took
that.
a toy leg and threw it up there.
Yeah, it's like the lamppost or the lamp from that one Christmas movie. That's what they use. They just kick it in the face.
So Cameron, we saw what movie Mortal Kombat 1 ripped off.
Yeah.
And I just want your honest opinion from a movie that was from 1977, I think?
Yeah.
I think it was 77. Yeah.
Okay, a movie from 1977, roughly 18 years before the first Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
with probably a quarter of the budget.
Yeah.
If that.
Now, writing-wise, and we're just talking about the first Mortal Kombat, and action-wise, and this coming from a guy who's not, like, loving on old movies.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say your normal audience member.
I like certain
Which is
old
better?
movies, but yeah. But the level of depth that the movie you're talking about, like
Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon, the intrigue, the fighting, the whole overall story was just good. It was a good movie.
But it would like the production design was nowhere near.
No, they didn't have that much. Yeah,
But the movie was better.
it was
and
amazing movie.
The fighting was better.
Yeah.
Which
And
I
they
mean,
were on
it's
a
probably
real
'cause
boat too.
They
In
didn't.
the beginning, it was a real boat instead
Yeah,
of one of
they were real boats.
instead of the fucking fake ass boat.
Oh
in
my
the first
god,
Mortal Kombat.
dude! No, the first Mortal Kombat did not have good fight scenes for the genre that it was in. It was not good.
It's not.
No, not for the kung fu genre, dude. You gotta watch some old kung fu movies. It is way behind.
Yeah.
And fucking Matrix and Crouching Tiger were 2 years away, or at least from this movie from coming out. So it's like, and Crouching Tiger, $17 million budget. So still, it costs the same much amount as fucking Dragonheart.
Yeah.
And they
Still
were
looks
able
better.
to afford better fight choreography
Dude, it's like the funny. It's
by like $1 million.
It's not even funny how different the
It's-
choreography is.
well,
it's,
it's-
like
It's so bad.
I
Oh,
don't know
man.
if it's really trying to accomplish the same thing though. Like
Action
it's almost like saying that Superman's the best superhero because they wrote him to be the best superhero and be unkillable.
No.
And the only reason why Batman beats him is because people are like, well, no, Batman's cooler. So
I'm
the
talking
whole-
about
Batman
the
exploits
quality of
weakness.
I know.
man.
I'm saying like they care about the action. This movie, Mortal
This movie
Kombat,
doesn't
cares
care about anything.
No, it cares about money because the first one made a bunch of money. It cares about the awesome theme song they have, and that's it.
It had sweet
the fight
music.
scenes are made a lot better by the soundtrack of this
Yeah.
movie, which just like the first one, it's a great soundtrack.
Yeah,
Great
fucking
soundtrack.
awesome.
This
soundtrack.
would be a 10 out of 10 if it was just
If it was
the
just based
soundtrack.
on the soundtrack, yes, absolutely 10 out of 10. And what the fuck happened at the end? They just won and then it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
pretty
even
much.
remember.
Like he just
Yeah,
he,
it was-
they
they
killed
won.
Shao Kahn, and
he
then
was, like, right back
Raiden
where-
got revived,
Yeah.
and then the Elder Gods came down because they found out the other Elder God was a douche.
Yeah, and then
was
Raiden went
trying
back to
to-
NSYNC,
and then
everything was
Raiden,
fine.
Raiden
Yeah.
got turned into a god, and yeah.
Yeah, Sting became a god of the world, and everything was cool.
Yeah. It
That's what happened, and then finally Katana and Liu Kang kiss after like attempting it one more time in the movie
after 3.5 hours
and knowing
on
each
screen.
other for like a day.
Yeah.
Because like the time for the movies would be like
sometimes it's love at first shitty movie. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
love for shitty movie.
Did Jax get together with
Sonya,
Jade or whatever her name
Jade,
They were together in the end. but-
Jade,
Because he
Yeah.
was like, hey.
Jade got fed to the fucking.
No,
wall
dude, she
reptile.
didn't. She
Who
she,
failed
She
the-
totally didn't.
See, we can't even because this movie is not
Because
censored.
I remember Jax putting his arm around the Asian chick Jade at the end of the movie or near the end of the movie.
Well, some Asian woman and Jax are an
Yeah,
item.
and then Sindel comes back totally not evil.
Yeah, and just a totally nice hot top and
Yeah.
normal
Just,
hair.
just
and,
3 years older than her
Totally
than her daughter.
bangable, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Also, this movie's budget, like I said earlier, $30 million, made $51 million in the box office. So it made money, but it didn't make enough money, and they apparently had a sequel planned.
No, and then the Wikipedia page is a Wikipedia page of opinions. So they're like, yeah, this wasn't really made. This was made for the people who played the game. It wasn't really made for the people who watched the first movie. And I was like, what the fuck is that based on Wikipedia? Anyway.
Yeah. There's a lot of people are shitting on it on the wiki page. That is pretty funny. They're like, yeah, it's not really for.
I love opinions on like veiled opinions on Wikipedia. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, this isn't really a fact.
This is not an opinionated piece.
This is an opinion.
Apparently, there have been talks of another movie series or something in the franchise. It's been kind of getting tossed back and forth. Multiple people signing on to produce, people saying they're not going to direct it. So we might end up seeing another Mortal Kombat movie at some point. Or a show. I don't know for sure.
I mean, they had the short
Oh,
that turned
man.
into like a mini show thing.
Yeah, and a lot of people have expressed their love for that. But then again, a lot of people love the first Mortal Kombat movie too. So
And I can't say that is a good movie. It is watchable though. So
Yeah.
if that's the only thing you're going by, the first and I would say this one are both watchable movies. Like you can watch it for 90 minutes and be entertained. You're not like
Yeah.
you're not dying inside. You can laugh with the movie and laugh at the movie.
Yeah.
Because of
It's-
how absolutely ridiculously stupid it is. But it is at least watchable.
Yeah, it's you're not gonna shoot yourself for watching it. So
Yeah, so when people say bad, I mean, there's bad movies where you're like, God, I can't even fucking function while I'm watching this thing. It's so bad. And then there's bad movies where you can laugh and enjoy yourself still. And
Yeah.
both of these Mortal Kombat, I think, are on that level.
yeah,
Cameron is shaking his head.
I
He does
don't
not
think
agree
they
with me.
are. I don't think they were. I don't think they were movies as they were making it that they thought that they were going to be funny bad movies. I think
no, dude, they never are, man. I don't think anybody except for maybe like Kung Pao was made to be laughed at like in that way.
I don't know. I laughed. Okay, I laughed. I'm gonna admit I laughed at the movie.
Yeah, I had fun watching it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I laughed at the.
Yeah, this is the worst screenwriting ever. But
I think what happened
I'm
was
still enjoying it.
Dude,
It's like it's so bad it's good. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I figured out what happened. So when Raiden said that we need to work together, that was a plot line that they wrote, that they printed on the script, and he thought that was his line because he's a cash. And then also the part where the main baddie starts like, oh, there was like a smudge on the script, like it printed off all
They
weird.
just
So it just,
photocopied it. He did-
he wasn't sure what to say.
What it was a placeholder. Like, so the screenwriter's working on a speech, and he just goes blah 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 blah.
Yeah, and then that
Like,
guy
to be
quit.
to be filled in later, blah 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 blah, etc. And
Right.
so the guy is just reading the line, and blah 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 blah.
Right, and that was when the new screenwriter picked up the script and din't actually make any changes, just continued what was there.
Copy
So
and
they never put anything in there. So he just yelled incoherently.
Yells incoherently.
Does this work? Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I haven't read the script. It's fine. Yeah, go for it.
it sounds like you're saying something.
Yeah, and they're motivated, so we're good.
Oh my god. All right. We got a ranking here for all of the movies we've watched so far based on video games. And all three of us agree on our rankings, and then one of us is slightly different. So mine, Cameron Wilson, and Caleb Schweiss's rankings are that Mortal Kombat so far has been the best out of the worst. The best video game movie we've
Tremendous.
seen. Tremendous, fantastic. Followed by Street Fighter, followed by Mario Bros, and then Double Dragon as the worst of the worst. Now, I will say that all but Double Dragon, to me, are watchable.
Mario was on the edge, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, Mario's below on your list, so that makes sense why you're saying that. But, I mean, I was still, like, laughing at it and laughing with it and enjoying myself. As a moviegoer, I was still having an okay time. I wasn't like, this is a waste of my time.
Yeah, but there's in a scene of
Double
a woman
Dragon.
force feeding steamed cabbage. Or
Double
steamed
Dragon makes me want to blow my fucking head off. Okay, Caleb Craig thought that Street Fighter was slightly better than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
So you got Street Fighter, Mortal
barely.
Kombat, Mario Bros, and then
Fucking
Double Dragon.
barely.
Okay. Caleb Craig,
What?
where are you going to put Mortal Kombat 2, Annihilation?
Okay, because well, I guess my list I've made it so that I do what I think is the better movie instead of which one I enjoyed more. So
Okay. That's up to you.
I put it below Mortal Kombat.
You're putting Mortal Kombat 2 below Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
third
I
best
still-
video game
still
movie
think
of
it's
all
better
time.
than Mario Bros. Still better,
All right.
despite its 3%.
Okay. Cameron,
What was my top movie?
your top movie was Mortal Kombat,
And then one right after it?
Street Fighter, then Mario Bros, then Double D's. Double D.
Put it underneath the first Mortal Kombat,
Okay.
because the first Mortal Kombat was based off of a good movie.
It was trying to at least
So this is
copy
like good
a decent movie.
movieception. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
They're three
movieception.
movies deep now. They went into the mind of Double
too
Dragon, or not Double Dragon. Jesus,
Enter the
Dragon.
Which you
Enter the
said,
Dragon's
said
Dream.
sucked last
Yeah,
time.
because
we were
you
on.
thought it was Double Dragon.
Yes. Yeah. Shit. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. This is really tough.
Okay, I know where I'm gonna put it.
All right,
I'm. It's the thing is something that brings the first Mortal Kombat to me better than Mortal Kombat 2. They're both really shitty. They both have kind of terrible action scenes, but Lambert is funny.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
actually legitimately funny in
Yeah.
that first Mortal Kombat.
That's true.
And so I will say that Mortal Kombat is better than Mortal Kombat 2. But Mortal Kombat 2 is still more enjoyable than Street Fighter, Mario Bros, or Double Dragon.
Loki Lionheart brings up something good. Brings up a good point. He says definitely better than, or definitely worse than Street Fighter, and I think I agree. Because Street Fighter, I did laugh, and it was meant to be funny. This one I laughed because I was shitting all over it and smearing my shit into it, and they're all bad. We're like looking at a pile of shit, and we're like trying to figure out, okay, or like a bunch of piles of shit and trying to find out which
pile
one
of
looks
shit?
appeal or
Yeah,
smells.
yeah. Which pile of shit would be the best to eat?
Hey, this one has corn in it. It's great.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat's got corn. Corn lasts forever. I'll put it underneath Street Fighter. I
Okay.
thought Street Fighter was pretty funny, and there were a couple good performances in Street Fighter. I can't say there's really a good performance in Mortal Kombat 2. Liu Kang
There's
is
a
fine.
consistency with all these movies, and they are shitty ninjas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shitty ninjas.
Shitty ninjas.
Yeah, but what's the main bad guy in Street Fighter was pretty awesome.
Yeah, Master Bison.
Yeah.
The fucking flying fist scene. He's just Supermaning it. Oh man,
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
oh
and
man.
the Invisiboat. I can't put Mortal
We
Kombat
can't
2
see
above
the fucking boat. Well, you can see the fucking wake in the water.
Like, did you not think to question the random water movement out there?
Oh
Like,
God! Like, yo, we can't see the fucking it's right there. You
this
could
is why we
have-
can't.
You have a fucking wakes are like fucking arrows from the bow of the boat.
It's a
pointing
target,
right
for God's
there.
sake. It's an ACOG site.
God damn it! It's
Yeah, it's like this is why I can't rule
Dude,
the world. It's
why?
because
Like,
I
it's
employ
like,
idiots.
Who put that on paper? Invisible helicopter, nice. Invisible plane, awesome.
we can
Invisible
hear it,
car,
but
you
we
could
can't
do
see
that. Invisible car, yeah. Little trouble during rush hour, but fucking invisible boat.
Literally the only thing you can't
An
sneak up with.
invisible boat. You might as well. God, man.
With a max speed of 100 miles an hour.
It wasn't even like a submarine. It
At
was
100 miles an hour, the fucking rooster tail must be tall as like fucking a building. God,
They're like,
this-
man, something's going on in the lake over there.
Yeah, they're all looking at it like, what is going on right
Oh,
there?
man.
So I'm gonna have to put it below that. So
Okay. All right. That was Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
yeah, fuck. What is next in our
God.
in our movies?
Is it Tomb Raider next?
Oh, it can't be that long because that Tomb Raider was like 2002. I want to say.
The first one?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it was before
Sounds
that.
crazy.
2001 for Tomb Raider,
Oh.
and it's only live action. So let's see. We've got Mortal Kombat Annihilation, Pokemon, Wing Commander. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. Wing
Oh,
Commander,
no
that's
way.
Right. Wing Commander. I
man.
forgot about Wing Commander.
Why is this a thing? What the fuck?
That's going to be...
Is that the PC game? Wing
Yeah, the
Commander?
PC game that was basically like all of its cutscenes are live action
Oh, it's
ones.
one of those
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
It's next.
Oh,
man, I am excited for
shit.
this.
I don't
one.
know if we're gonna be able to
They got
find
this-
this.
they got this,
fucking
like-
thing.
That's a good point.
They got this Lost in Space kind of like fade in the background of the characters in front. I like it.
Oh,
It's gonna be
man.
good.
Commander.
Wait,
Yeah.
let me just triple check here. Wing Command. Jesus Christ. Okay.
We might have to go like YouTube for that one.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure there's not a live action.
Why are you looking
Japan
at the
one.
Japan
Japan
release?
one.
Because
It's
we're
all
doing-
movies.
yeah, we're
it's just
doing it
live
like in
action though.
order.
Most of the Japan ones are animated.
Yeah.
So I mean, most of the time we don't have to worry about it. But okay, so China didn't start making them till 2011. What the fuck? Television films.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Oh,
television films.
shit.
Okay, that one's
That's
animated.
animated.
We're okay. We're okay. Samurai Showdown, the motion picture.
That sounds animated to me.
I think that one's also animated.
Fucking doesn't say. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's Japanese and it's TV, so it's probably animated.
Well, and the yeah, the art style was
Okay.
also like
I wonder if we
anime
should maybe
style.
do theatrically released as well.
I think
Yeah.
probably we should.
Yeah, just
If we did,
Okay, so then that would only keep us to Japan, China, and the United States.
Yeah. So we should be straight, right on target right now with. Oh man, I
Right.
can't. Oh, you know what? We have to do the Blood Rain movies. I don't care if they're theatrically released or not. Like they must be
What about Far Cry?
consumed.
The Far Cry movie. There's
That's live action, I believe. I wonder if it's based on the first Far Cry game. 'Cause
I think it
it's
is.
nothing like the rest.
Yeah,
Far Cry,
I think it's,
October 2nd, 2000.
All right, that's coming up.
for Far Cry, that was 2008.
Blood Rain.
What the fuck? Oh, these are direct to DVD,
Yeah,
but they're live action.
I think,
Okay.
I think the first one.
All
We
right.
have to do
was-
Blood Rain and Far
Yeah,
Cry.
I think
We
we
need to
should
do Far Cry.
Fuck, I don't know how we should do it then.
Far Cry's right. Is that not a theatrically released one?
Far Cry?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it looks just like the cover
Oh,
of the video game.
shit.
Dude, I think we need to do I think we just need to do all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know about the foreign ones though. Like what kind of a
No, we
standard
got to
do we
do all
wanna-
of them. If we're gonna say all of them, it's got to be fucking all of them.
How many fucking movies is Uwe Boll gonna fucking make about video games?
And
Well, he's
each
done
one
one.
Well, no
fucking
more
takes.
now.
Yeah, he's done. He's like, I'm sick of making movies that suck.
People don't like my
Oh
shit.
no, yeah, that was a theatrical release.
Okay, nice,
Okay.
perfect.
Everything in this and anything in these three lists are theatrically released, and then we could just cross off the animated ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to how about we just go theatrically released and then we just go through these and then we
All right. Well,
move
then
on to a next column?
the next
you
one's-
want to just have a bunch of Japanese movies in a row?
No,
I don't know how
I
many a
think that's
bunch
a-
would be
If you're just
because most of those
Just-
were
just-
animated,
you
weren't
might
they?
as well
We're
just
not
go in
doing
order.
animated.
So, well, after Wing Commander, we got Tomb Raider, because the other ones are Pokemon.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I want to see Animal Crossing. the
Street
movie.
Fighter 2, the animated movie.
Animal Crossing.
I can't believe there's an Animal Crossing movie.
Oh, we can just go through that page
Animated.
on another day and just find out the ones that are
Dude,
live
they
action and make our own
made,
list.
They
Yeah, we
made
could.
a movie out of Angry Birds. Don't underestimate.
That's true. We're gonna have
Don't
to watch
underestimate.
And it did well, I'm pretty sure.
It did.
Yeah.
It did pretty well. It's weird.
And I heard some dude on Facebook, he's like, that was not a kid's movie. He's like really mad because there were some like veiled dirty jokes in it.
It's
There's
like, have you
always
not watched
veiled
a
dirty
Disney
jokes.
movie? in
Yeah.
your
Every
life?
Disney movie ever has veiled jokes for the adults who have to watch it with the kids. So that's what we.
To a point, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll make our own list, but regardless, it does seem like Wing Commander will be the next gem that we unearth.
We
Guys,
uncover.
we're going to give you one more week to leave us reviews if you haven't already on iTunes, and whoever
Yeah.
gives us the best review, I will send a DVD copy of both Mortal Kombat 1
Blu-ray,
and Mortal
motherfucker.
Kombat
Blu-ray
2. You want to do
copies.
Blu-ray from now on?
We
Yeah.
have what we just watched was a Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah, that's Caleb's.
That's
He's
my
going to
copy.
give his
Oh,
shit
I'm
away.
That's my super copy that
I
has
thought-
Mortal
I
Kombat,
thought that
Mortal
was
Kombat
like our
Annihilation.
group version. I'm sorry.
What-
No, no, no.
Never mind.
The
You'll
probably
standard
get a-
series.
The standard
probably get a
definition
DVD.
Blu-ray, the
Spawn
Blu-ray
for some
standard
reason.
def.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not a Blu-ray. That was fucking like it looked like a DVD transfer. We were watching.
Yeah.
I was like, this can't be a Blu-ray.
Dude, it's Blu-ray.
It was
like,
rough.
It's like the epic edition of Blu-ray for that movie too.
Oh, it was not. Did they film it in 16 millimeter? Because it didn't look very good.
I don't know, man. I don't know what they
The
did.
transfer was bad, and they just haven't digitally remastered the movie yet. They haven't cleaned it up for Blu-ray release.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Something, man. It was bad.
Anyway, last week Caleb Craig introduced a new segment that's titled
week
"Questions from
before
Us
that.
to You." Very original of you, by the way. And last week I asked, "What
We
Tales
use
game
the same drop.
do you guys think we should play?" Shinru says, "Tales of Fantasia is his favorite Tales game. It's the best Tales game and the first Tales
Best.
game.
It's fantastic.
It's on SNES and has graphics like FF6. Really good RPG story. It's not lighthearted, interesting mix of fantasy and sci-fi. Really good. Then there's Tales of Symphonia, which is considered the FF7 of the Tales game. Good gameplay, story, music, and characters. Just on the harder side in terms of difficulty. Vesperia and Tales of the Abyss are ones that he would recommend people starting with, since those are more like FF10, more like the FF10 of the series, a little easier to get into. Hail Blue says, I believe this is part of the series, but I would check out Tales of Destiny. It's an older style of game, but still a classic as well. Troy says, looks like Shinru has the gist of it down. Definitely the top favorites that are most commonly spread are Fantasia, Symphonia, Abyss, and Vesperia. Tales of the Abyss is his favorite. Lots of great characters. Combat's simple. You can experiment the shit out of it. Interesting world. Some of the best tracks. Overall, really great.
the only one I've heard of is Symphonia.
Yeah, same here. He said if...
I mean, before we played the game.
Right.
I found out about some of the others.
Yeah, if he had to recommend another Tales game for us to go after, it would be Tales of Destiny or Tales of Vesperia. He says this because he wants to break us in and let us know what to expect from a Tales game so that we may enjoy Tales of the Abyss to its fullest, if that ever happens. Do I smell the makings of a new podcast show for the guys? No.
Nope. No, you don't.
No.
No Tales run through.
That was a joke.
Tales.
The first game in the series that Immortal 142 played was Symphonia on the GameCube. After that, he began to look into the Tales series more. To date, he's beaten Symphonia, Fantasia, Xillia 1 and 2, Zestiria, and Grace's F. I plan on beating all of them. His favorite Symphonia, although most of them have been good. Not a fan of the PS3 ones. He's currently playing through Vesperia and Destiny. Abrax says he's heard tons of praise for Vespers, probably more than any other. He's played at least a few of them, but he hasn't. A few hours of Symphonia, Xillia 2, and Zestiria. First Xillia is the only one he liked enough to see to the end, and that's one he would recommend from personal experience. Also heard a lot of good things about Berseria. So it sounds like it's kind of all over the place, but Symphonia was mentioned a few times.
Fantasia or whatever the first one is.
Yeah.
Fantasia or...
Yep.
Now I've forgotten it.
So we'll have to look into that for sure. I guess, question from us to you.
Yeah, I got one real quick.
Okay, what do you got?
All right, so as most people will probably know by now, the Nintendo is smoking crack and discontinued their NES Classic that had the 30 pre-programmed games on there.
Well, you couldn't even get a copy of that thing.
Yeah, it fucking sold out, and then they're like, well, we're just not going to sell it anymore.
We don't need money.
I think they're smoking e-store crack is what they're smoking.
They're fucking, Anyway, so they also, like a few days later, announced that they are going to release a Super Nintendo Classic, which I assume will have...
And we won't be able to get a hold of
30 rough games, just like the one before. And
so we gotta fucking put a pre-order on that bitch.
Yeah, I want that thing more than Bruce Jenner wants his penis back. So
I don't think he wants his penis back.
I think it's still there, Craig. I don't think he's snipped it off yet.
How long are you sitting on that joke?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
He was nervous about using it.
No, it wasn't. It's kind of came out. But anyway. So the question is, what games do you think is going to be put on that for the Super Nintendo Classic? The pinnacle of Nintendo,
so if you
right
could
there.
Condense Nintendo, that Super Nintendo, down to 30 games, what would they be?
The 30 most classic, best Super Nintendo games. Fantastic,
tremendous games.
Yes.
All right, very nice.
Yeah. What do you think it'll be?
I'm not going to take a stab at this one. I just don't remember.
Super Mario World is going to make it.
Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country,
Final Fantasy
Zelda,
VI,
Link to the Past, Final Fantasy VI,
Chrono Trigger.
Will they be able to have the license for that stuff?
I would imagine.
I don't know, but Nintendo can get whatever the hell they want.
That's not true. They can't get Final Fantasy back.
Dude, they got fucking Cloud in Smash Bros.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to be it for this week, unless someone has something they need.
Oh, yeah, we need to thank Darth Jamu for his wonderful gift of 4 copies of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Four. Is this one yours? Who's this?
That one is for Joe, I believe.
Joe, this is your present.
Oh, my God.
So here you go. So read the little note.
He spent a shitload of money sending the clan
little gift wrap present right there. So read the note before you... where's your manners, Joe? Read the note.
I'm reading the fucking note. I'm grabbing the note.
This is the same thing for all of us, so...
I have been enjoying this game, and you should too. An early birthday or Christmas present. Hasao.
It's just nonsense words. I already told them that his people make no sense.
Hasao Rolikt from Jimmy. All back to me. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Thank you so much, yeah.
Okay, Jimmy did not listen to me when I said don't send me anything.
I told him that you didn't make no such promise.
He did it anyway.
But, you should...
I appreciate it. What is this game?
Oh, we'll open it and find out.
I'm opening it right now.
All right, Joe's opening it right now.
Because I was like, oh, okay, people are sending those guys the games, and like, okay, they're going to be having a lot of fun playing 12 games at a time.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the other games, we got to thank Pixel Edge for the Two Brothers game that we're going to be reviewing next week.
Yes.
We also got... the to thank Shinru for Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and Straight Faced Ted for Monkey Island.
Monkey
Wow.
Island.
Yeah.
I can't believe these guys are giving us these games. Okay. Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
You fight mech robots that act like animals.
Earth is ours no more. 1,000 years from now, machines roam the land, and mankind is no longer the dominant species.
I smell.
A young hunter embarks on a journey to discover her destiny. Explore a beautiful, lush, open world. Overcome overwhelming odds at every step. Someone fire that writer. And then discover ancient mysteries. So this is like a huge game right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is
Okay.
big. So I smell a large review with this game.
A large.
I
You
Yes.
want to make this the quadruple review?
Yeah. Well, we have 4 copies of it. So.
Okay.
You mean the thing that's forever away?
All right. I
Yeah.
don't.
Like super
I-
far away.
I don't suggest people do this because I have made no promise to play the games that you send me, but I think I'll probably play this game. So we might as well make it a review.
I heard it's kind of like
It
a
might
mix of
be-
Skyrim, Far Cry Primal.
It might be a
bit,
few
but-
months because we got to beat the other quadruple game first.
Yeah. Keep that in mind,
Yeah,
though, guys. If
bounty
you do
hunter.
send us stuff, we'll try to play it as quickly as possible. But Joe and I have 2 video game podcasts where we're playing at least 2 games at a time most weeks of our lives, and it might take a little while, especially if we're going to get a 60-hour Shin Megami Tensei game. That
Yeah, that's gonna
not
be a
that I
fun
don't
one.
want to play it; it's that I don't know where I'm going to pull 60 hours out of my ass. But I will get to it, and we do thank you very much for all of your generous donations, and we will put it to good use eventually. It just might not be as quick as some other games.
You know, some people are just way more giving than I can ever imagine being.
Yeah.
So
It's
thank
very
you,
humbling.
Darth Joma.
Yeah.
You've been a big supporter of Ultima for years, and I really appreciate this.
Yeah, and
We
also
thank you for that nude
We'll
clan
do
love.
this.
thank
We'll
you
do
for
this.
your recent pledge to the Nude Clan Patreon as well. You're really going for it lately. Thank you also to Chycox HD and Waylenton DG for your recent pledges to our Patreon cause.
Chycox?
Yeah, something like that.
What if they made ridiculous names and donated with it,
Cheekox?
just so we'd say those ridiculous things on air?
That would be funny, and there
That would
is
be
the
really funny.
there is the disturbed sound of silence fucking donor on Ultimate Final Fantasy. And I swear to God, they just did that because we ate it, and they love it. So that I wouldn't be surprised.
Thank you, Disturbed Sense of Silence.
Yes, thank you very much for your pledge. Yeah.
I don't have anything to say. This is a pretty incredible gift. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thanks, John.
Geez, what are we doing next week?
I
Brothers,
think the Brothers game
perhaps?
is the
Okay.
the plan for that
do
one.
a little review
And
on
then,
that.
don't we have a movie review or something?
No, that was this week.
Oh, that was so we switched.
Well,
weeks.
if
Yeah.
if you want to watch fucking Assassin's Creed, we could actually do that one.
It's in the box, the red box.
It is, but it's almost too late now. Like, we might as well
Yeah.
just wait until it comes up.
Might as well at
in
this
like
point.
a few years.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
few years from now. Yeah, why not?
And then it's what's after that? Is it Parasite Eve 2? Right?
2
I
weeks.
believe
Honestly,
so.
no. Was it Bounty Hunter? Or no, wait,
No,
no, yeah,
definitely wasn't.
Parasite
Bounty
Eve
Hunter
2,
is
yeah.
after.
That's right.
You want to look at the list actually? Well,
Yeah,
can
let's
we
pull
figure
it
this thing out? Because I know you guys did that vote early because you knew that Persona was going to win.
I wanted it out of the way so I could buy and start on it. So.
Okay. So what do we got here? We got quad movie review.
Yeah, but that was this week.
Okay.
So
we
my
just
week-
switched those 2 weeks. Don't worry about
So
those.
next week is going to be your week, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have
Then we have you, Cameron. You got an episode you got to plan.
Nice.
And then we have Parasite Eve 2.
Yep.
And Caleb Craig has an episode. And then we have a Q&A episode.
Yeah, big
All right,
questions.
how many weeks away is that Q&A?
That would be 4 weeks.
Yeah,
All
we
right,
got
guys, you got a month to send us a shitload of questions.
Yeah, ask us anything you want. It's open.
Wait, where is Craig and Wilson?
Oh my god!
How
did
many
we...
fucking weeks away did you guys do this shit?
Oh, they're right here.
It was a few.
That's where they are. They're
Yeah, how many weeks is that?
It was like 5 months in advance.
yeah.
What the hell?
It's a 100-hour game, man.
Yeah, we want to start it early, and if we
if
get
it
finished,
takes if it takes you a
Okay.
month and a half
You're
to
right.
beat a 40-hour
If we
game.
finish it early, then we can just do another one. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
that's the plan. If they finish early, they'll just do that as a review.
Coinbase, and then it's me and Cameron. So me and Cameron need some
Fable 2.
nominations. I'll put that in quotes. There.
Don't say that shit. They won't vote
last
for it.
time I did it,
Okay.
you know what happened? We played
Armored Core. What the
Core.
fuck is wrong with you? You know what? Every time I bring up a Harry Potter game, no one votes for it. So these are the nominations.
Don't-
for
not
mine
yet.
and Cameron's. It's Fable 2, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Just
pick one.
Something
Armored
fucking
Core 3.
One of the Harry Potters will be picked before
Yeah.
Fable 2
Well,
will ever be picked.
we got a while before we have to nominate. So
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
good, man.
Okay, all right. I think that's it. We'll see you guys.
Plugs.
NudeClan.net. You tweet me at Joseph Golier.
Me and Obsidian Ba.
Me at Nude Clan Cam.
Me at UFF Podcast.
Check out our Facebook page, Twitch channel, Patreon if you want to support us. Yada yada yada.
You know where.
You know what's up. We'll see you guys next week.
Enjoy the nude.
Believe in yourself.
Live always in the nude.
Fuck.